Okay, I am back. Whew. And I'm in the wrong screen to be able to do the tier lists. But I mean, I'm gonna start off a little bit with the good old spicy noodles. Let me just change the category to just chatting. There we go. So yeah, the schedule now has gone almost completely haywire. But oh well, it is what it is. First, Fall Guys not running, so that screwed things up. And then I go and skin my toe on my computer tower. So I could have played Helldivers longer, but I wanted to get that cleaned up first and foremost. Because, well, you know, yeah, I took a chunk out of it. Not a very big chunk, but a chunk nonetheless. Ow. That's all I can say about that right now. It's just, ow. I am a hot mess. I just gotta last 2 more hours. That's it. 2 hours. Az just went right over what you just said. God damn it. It says there's an ad break happening in like a minute and a half. Fuck off, Steve. Twitch. I was about to say Steam. Okay, basically, we got 2 hours to go. The schedule has gone completely haywire because Fall Guys decided to fuck up on us immediately. I went from I gotta change it to just chat and then come back to, and I took a chunk. Oh, just how the schedule went haywire from Fall Guys fucking up to me taking a chunk out of my toe unknowingly, probably like over an hour or 2 ago. So yeah, now I gotta clean up the blood that's on the carpet from accidentally doing that, which, that sucks. Oh well. But I have the spicy noodles. It's just a shin noodle bowl. But to kind of try to add to the heat factor, I got some hot sauce. Brand new bottle. Because I'm more or less kind of used to shin at this point. So I'm going to just add a bit more hot sauce in there. Just to, you know, really add the spice. Okay. That's probably more than enough, if not too much. Okay. Let me just kind of mix it around so it gets in there. So I got spicy noodle hot plus hot sauce hot in here. What am I doing to myself, guys? What am I doing to myself? Oh, man. Okay. I'll let that kind of cool off a little bit first in general because it's way too hot for me to even attempt to eat right now. Like, I'll just burn my tongue solely off the temperature, not even just, you know, how hot it actually is. Just the temperature alone. It just finished. So I gotta let that cool a tiny bit before I even attempt. Well, you are burning your mouth out like an idiot to be caught on camera for other people's amusement. I know I am. I know I am. Excuse me. But while I let that cool, I'm gonna switch over to my other screen right now. I gotta capture the right window, and we'll start the tier list. Are you kidding, Ruby? Are you kidding, Ruby? You're gonna have to give me a minute too, again, because guess who wants to, you know, go outside? Guess who's whining that they want to go outside? Okay, I know how I can cheat this. Or not? What the? Ruby's just upstairs. Okay, window capture. What the hell? Capture the thing I want captured. Like, it's not capturing the window I want, even though it's very clearly up. And has been the entire goddamn stream. You're gonna make me do this, aren't you? Alright, give me a second, because this just wants to be a complete and utter a-hole for me right now. Okay, add source, window capture. There we go. Okay. I just have to shrink it a bit. And by a bit, I mean a lot. So give me a moment to fix this. Just to give us the essentials. Okay, it's really stretched, but oh, goddamn, because it's full screen, that's why. Give me a second again. I'm professional, guys. I know what I'm doing. I'm totally professional. Professional dumbass. That's what I am. Okay.
Yes, we all agree. Baron is an idiot.
Thanks, Nevermore. Thank you so much for that. You really know how to put into words exactly how I feel right now. Okay. Unless I make it smaller. No, that's not going to help. Or am I... Oh, no. Okay, I'll start the video game lo-fi again. Just so we got something. So you're listening to something at least. Alright, we're almost on track. Almost. Okay. That's better, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. Good lord. I'm totally professional, guys. Alright, so the first tier list that we're definitely going to be doing at least, or at least the one I know I'm going to be doing for sure, is we're going to be updating. We're going to be updating the, you know, games tier list, the games I've completed on stream. I've got the ones I've completed since the last time we did it thrown on here, so we get to throw them on and, you know, I can see how I rate these things. Whether they'll go into the best, great, good, okay, or bad category. There's only one game in the bad category, and that's Jurassic Park the game. As much as I love Jurassic Park, that game kind of is hot garbage. How's Digimon Survive going, by the way? It's going well. We're almost at, the Shuji moments. We're in the tunnels right now. But you'll be able to see more of that later this week when I play it pretty much all this week, more or less. In the latter half of the week. I'm gonna get through a lot. So you're just in time for Shuji to not die. Yes, I am doing true ending. Now, I will get back to this. I gotta go and let Ruby out, so I'll be right back again. I'm not going to BRB screen. I'll just leave you guys here as is. So I'll be right back while I let her do her business. Okay, she's outside. I'm gonna literally keep an ear out and open so I can hear her wanting to come inside. Just kind of, you know, tapping on the glass. Well, less tapping and more jumping up and scratching at it. Alright. Games. Hold on, let's see if I can... Oh, that's much better. That's a lot better. Now you can actually see all the games and the categories. Not very well, but actually I can change it again. This is all stuff I should have done ahead of time, but professional dumbass. Professional dumbass is me. So everything is really stretched again. Sorry. Alright, we almost. I can just see things being cut off. That's bothering me there. Good enough. Alright, let's add to our wonderful, wonderful list. So, first up is Batman Arkham Knight. The last of the Arkham games that we have. We're not counting Suicide Squad, because one, I don't own that game, too. It's a bad game. To be perfectly honest, Batman Arkham Knight, that's going in my best tier. It's going right there. All the way up there. God, this is so stretched out, Jesus. It looks so bad. I'm sorry. You guys will get a clearer picture when I post it in Discord and on Twitter. But yeah, Arkham Knight is going in best tier, pretty damn high, because that game is so good. The story, it concludes the Arkham series. We see the end of the Batman. It is just too good. I love it. Even if it does frustrate me at times. It did. Next up, Halo Reach. Where did I put the original Halo? I put it in good tier. Halo Reach. That's a great game. I'm not going to say it's the best game. I just think it's a great game. Another great story. We play through a tragedy. We know the ending. We know how the story ends, but it was still great to play through. Like, and it was the last game Bungie made before they, were no longer in charge of Halo. They went to do their own thing, i.e. Destiny. To, mixed results. And down the hatch the noodles will go now. I'll do the tier list while eating the noodles. So far, not too bad. So far. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Yep, I'm already starting to tear up a little bit. Ugh. Alright. Road 96. I think that's one of the best games I've played. We got to choose how everything kind of ended. We could have made everything go really well. We could have been caught every time. We could have died every time. We saw the teens trying to fight for their own freedom and escape. We met a lot of characters that were actually kind of cool. Holy fuck. That was, yeah, Road 96 is really, really, really good. So I'm putting it up there on the best. It's the lowest one, but it's still really good. A fucking DLC quest. DLC
Ooh,
quest.
I bet you didn't expect me.
You
Again.
motherfucker. Welcome back, Mochi.
I'm back. I'm back from work.
How was it?
I know
man?
everyone missed me. Yeah, it sucked.
Oh, well. Figured.
I don't know what other answer you expected. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Right now, updating my games completed on stream tier list.
Oh, okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, Fruit of Grisai is at best. All right, I don't need to see anything else. All right,
Fruit of
that's
Grisai is
pretty
at best. Leisure of Grisai is at best. Katawa Shoujo's at best.
Oh, hell yeah.
The Katawa Shoujo mod, the first act of it, I put also up at best.
See, chat, this is why I like this guy. The only reason. No, I'm kidding. Oh, hell yeah. You got some ramen? Oh, nice.
Spicy noodles, bro, and I added hot sauce into it, too.
Oh, man. Wait, which Kingdom Hearts is that at okay?
At okay? It's so
Oh, there's a
stretched, I
couple
know
of
it's
them.
hard to see. Birth by Sleep, 3, and Rechain of Memories.
Bro, okay, listen. Birth by Sleep. I think I liked it at first, but I don't know. The gameplay is just too wonky for me. And Rechain of Memories, that we don't even need to talk about that. It doesn't even need discussed. The only one I disagree with is 3, but that's just, I don't know. I just like the gameplay. I've never been big on the story.
That's the thing. It's great gameplay-wise, but the story is just, so it's just okay.
Yeah. No, I get that. If I was like big into the Kingdom Hearts story, I would hate 3 a lot more. I would probably think so. But I'm just a big gameplay buff.
The problem with 3 is it had such a long development time. It had such high expectations from the fandom. It was never gonna live up to it.
I know, and I think it's because I'm not like big on the story, so I'm not really caught up. But I feel like it's because like they tried to like get rid of Xehanort so fast. They just wanted to kind of sweep him under the rug.
Get rid of Xehanort fast. Every fucking game that's come out has been about him and his clones.
I know.
They retroactively had to call it the Dark Seeker Saga. All about fucking Xehanort.
And even when I was playing through, I was like, man, I feel like we kind of beat this guy kind of easy.
Yeah, he's kind of got God mode Keyblade, and he's super experienced, and we beat his ass
with the power of friendship.
That's the difference. He didn't have friends. He just had minions, servants.
Yeah. I really wish Sora gave him that speech of like, you didn't have friends. He just roasts him, you lonely F.
You're gonna beat his ass with Talk no Jitsu.
Also, the fact that they used Kingdom Hearts 3 as a full sequel hook to make room for this new original story route they wanted to go down without the Disney characters. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Hopefully 4 is good. Hey, we'll yeah, hopefully.
Holding out hope for there actually being a Star Wars world.
Dude, okay. People really doubt it, but I think they will. Like, I honestly do think they will.
Oh, dude, 100%. Like the first trailer, we see a forest, and people are pretty goddamn sure they see a fucking ATST walker's foot. It's a very distinctive foot.
I mean,
it's also gray amongst greenery. There's nothing big and gray sitting on a forest floor like that.
Yeah, and also just the fact they have to have a Keyblade lightsaber. It just has to happen.
They need it.
Yeah.
Just call it the Force Bringer or something. I don't know.
Star Fox 64. That's based. It's based.
Whew.
I don't know which Jurassic Park that is, but that must have been dog shit.
Oh, Jurassic Park, the game, the Telltale game.
They had a Telltale. Wait, they did. I remember. They did have a Telltale game.
Yeah,
I played it a way long
came
time
out
ago.
before The Walking Dead. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my.
They
Dude.
did Back to the Future, then did Jurassic Park, kind of overinflated their reviews of it, so it got really bad press. They also had to cut an entire episode out. But it wasn't nearly as good. But then after that, it was, The Walking Dead was just great.
I like when you said it was by Telltale, I had like a whole Jimmy Neutron brain blast because I think this game was so bad I erased it from my memory. Honest to God.
I was hyped for the game too because it's Jurassic Park. It's set just after the first movie on the first island, revolving around the canister that was dropped.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of just happened. It's it's okay. It's got some interesting moments, but it's eh.
Oh, you better put Pajama Sam 3 at best. Otherwise, this whole tier list is not.
We'll get to Pajama Sam 3. We'll get to it. But first, first I gotta do unpacking.
Unpacking.
This one, it's a great game.
What's it about? I mean, besides the title.
That's literally it. You open up boxes when you're moving places, moving houses and stuff, following this person throughout their life, and just having to place things in the proper spots throughout the multiple rooms.
I gotcha.
And there's a story the entire time. It doesn't outright tell you what the story is. You gotta figure out what the story is based off the context clues of where you are, the state of your stuff, how you're able to fit things in, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's a good touching story at the very end, too.
They basically wanted to go full original with some whole Keybladers army war, all to do with the Keyblade graveyard. They are confusing as if cutscene stories all about some kind of Keyblader cult or some shit. I don't know. It sucks. Okay. Maybe I missed something. I did not know there was a Keyblade cult. Maybe I missed something.
I gotta let my dog in. I'll be right back. I'll be 2 seconds.
Okay.
Start 20. I don't fucking know.
A friend of mine played that. It's about a girl as she grows up. She comes out as a lesbian, gets a girlfriend, married, and adopts a kid. Holy based. Wait! Oh my god. Okay, Baron ranked the Blue Skies mod. That's based. Although personally, I would have put Blue Skies at best. Let's see. Wait, oh, he played Henry Stickmin? Oh my god. I never got to play Henry Stickmin. What the fuck is Donut County?
Okay, she's inside.
Welcome back.
Yeah. And what were you saying, man? About what games I was playing?
Oh yeah, I said the fact that you ranked Blue Skies mod, even though it's just a mod that's based. Although personally, I would have put it in best. I enjoyed that mod that much.
Oh, I enjoyed the mod too. But I only put it there because I wish the Monica route was finished.
Okay, no, you're right. Actually, you're right.
If the Monica mod, the Monica route, was in that one, it would easily be in best.
Okay, you've convinced me on the great ranking. Actually, then, yeah, it sucks that they never finished the Monica route.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
And then I saw Donut County, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Dude, it's really simple. It's really
You make
really
donuts?
simple.
You eat donuts.
You're basically just you move around a hole in the ground. You gotta suck up everything on the screen.
Oh. Oh, okay, okay.
And it's all about a story of like raccoons or whatever ruling the world through capitalism or something. I don't know. They want everyone's junk, and the holes help them get junk.
Okay. Also, I saw that you played Henry Stickmin. I was like, fuck yeah.
That was an entire stream, buddy. I played that whole game in one sitting.
Henry Stickmin is one of the best things ever made, and I will like it's just it's not like, I guess you couldn't like call it like a game, but it's just a fun experience. So I think great is a perfect place to put that.
Our best buddy Charles, man.
Yeah, Charles.
This is the best plan ever.
You learn all about her through unpacking her things in her different accommodations, like her childhood room, college dorm, first girlfriend's place, her childhood room again as an adult after the breakup, then her life when she meets her girlfriend wife. Unpacking is definitely a feel-good game. I might have to try it out. You guys might be convincing me on Unpacking.
Very simple mechanics, but again, it's just the visual storytelling and everything you pick up from just everything around you. It doesn't tell you anything. You gotta piece together the story yourself.
Ruby had a game?
Yes, technically 2 games. But I only have the one, Ruby Grim Eclipse, the like Dynasty Warriors type clone.
Okay. I did not know they had a game.
Yeah, it's actually fairly old at this point. Volume 3 was out when it was starting to come out when this came out.
Oh, okay.
It's not super long. It's not really that good. That's why it's
okay. I didn't miss anything. Let's go.
Yeah,
didn't miss out on anything.
It's not high art or anything. It's just whack the Grim around.
You wouldn't exactly call it peak cinema.
No. It's got a somewhat, sorta, kinda-ish, okay villain, I suppose. He's like mutating Grim.
Oh,
and he was the reason that one city that tried to expand outside the main one failed, because he was attracting them to the city to experiment on them. And didn't care how many people died. Everything in the name of science.
I think I can convince you to put Power Wash in its whole other tier above best.
Alright, if you think you can, do it.
Okay. So you could do it anytime, any day, anywhere, because you're just power washing. Alright, that was my whole argument.
It doesn't get its own tier. I'm sorry, man.
Okay.
However, I will put it up in the best tier. This is a nice, cozy, fun game.
Let's go. I tried, chat. I tried.
Class of 09. It's just okay.
Nevermore. Listen, I was on the spot. Class of 09. I don't think I played that.
It's basically like an anti-visual novel or anti-dating sim.
Yeah, I heard that it's supposed to be like a parody from what I've heard.
But it kind of goes a little too far, and it gets uncomfortable.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's also fully voiced too, so you're hearing everyone actually say this stuff.
So it's a little edgy.
There's white supremacist ending at one point.
All right, yeah, I'm good on that.
They lynched the nerd. The
The
nerd does a school shooting because you outed what his fetishes were to the entire school.
Okay.
Yeah, it's stuff like that.
You know, I'd almost put it in bad. I'd consider all that.
I'm just considering it okay, because the voice acting was actually really good, and there were some genuinely funny moments. It just got really uncomfortable.
Okay. There's an anti-dating sim. What do they do? Like, everyone dumps each other and gets restraining orders?
More or less.
You know, if that's... Nice.
I mean, the game literally starts off with the intro is the main character saying her life really sucks. She's gonna move around again because her mom's gonna move. She's like, no, I'm gonna go live with my dad. She goes to her dad's place and he killed himself and left a suicide note blaming her.
Oh my God!
Saying, all your fault.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know,
it's one of those.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take that one off my to playlist. We're just gonna take that off.
I initially had the sequel on there as well on my list, but after I started playing this, I took it off, and then I found out it has a really fucked up ending in the sequel.
Oh no! Oh no! Do I want to hear it?
Slavery of the not so great kind.
Okay, we'll we'll leave it there.
Yeah, a very specific type of it.
Yeah, we'll just yeah. It's okay.
Yeah. All right.
Helltaker. That's what that's one I've been interested in trying.
It's free.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see where you rank it first.
I say it's a great game. It's got a nice, simple, interesting, funny story, and it's basically just a puzzle game.
Okay.
It's just a puzzle game. Just do what you got to do in the certain amount of movements you have.
Okay.
Simple enough, funny. I liked it enough, but that's about it. There isn't a lot to it, so it's just great.
Yeah, and you know what? That's all games need to be sometimes. It's just,
And I mean, it's free, too, so, like, that's just a plus.
Yeah. Alright. Now to the important ranking, the one we all tuned in for.
Jamma Sam 3. You are what you eat from your head to your feet.
Yeah, put that in best. Put that in best, buddy.
Yeah, it's a nice throwback.
Let's go!
It's a nice throwback, got some actual funny shit happening in it. Got some actual kind of brain teaser-ish things at times. Figure out what the hell you're supposed to do.
Dude, Putt who? Putt doesn't have shit on this game. This is like Putt if Putt was good.
And the last one on the list, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
That's an odd name.
I mean, it's just the game of the movie.
Wait, was this one on PlayStation 2?
PlayStation, GameCube, PC.
I think I might have played this. Was you able to like choose your own character out of like all the races or something?
You got to pick between Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli.
I think I did play this then.
And you just play through the events of the Fellowship and the Two Towers.
Okay. I remember it being kind of fun. I don't remember a lot of it though.
With all of the characters voice acted by their actual actors too.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that is rare.
Yeah, it was a movie tie-in game that had some effort put into it.
Let's go. You choking on them noodles, buddy?
Just the broth.
Just some water.
Ugh. Two Towers. I wouldn't call it the best game. It can be kind of jank at times and completely unfair. Mechanically, I mean, it's simple enough. It's a hack and slash, but like, Christ, Stunlock is a bitch. So, I consider it a great game. But, like, a lower one. Like, I'd play it over Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. There's a currently updated tier list for games I finished on stream.
And then after he finishes Labyrinth, that's in best. I'll spoil it for you, chat. It's going to be in best.
There we go.
How many more routes you got, by the way? I know you finished Machina's, and did you finish Amine's, or are you still on Amine?
I am starting hers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be starting hers. I just finished Machina.
Okay. And you still got all the other girls to do as well, right?
Her, Sachi, Michiru, and then all the side stories left.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did do Yumiko's already. Okay.
Yep, she was the first one I did because I did her fruit route last.
Okay, I gotcha. Oh man, we're still gonna have like the discussion thing after you finish that one, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah. Be look forward to that one, chat.
And this time we won't spend over half the stream talking about one route.
We'll try at least.
I mean, that was partially my fault. I started summarizing the entirety of her fucking route right there. That was on me.
It was a good route, to be fair.
Yeah, I would consider that like the canon route if Labyrinth didn't exist.
Yeah. Just don't ever watch the anime. Anime's dog shit.
Let's condense every route into like a single episode or two.
Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. They just straight up skip shit is the problem.
You need the build up.
Yeah.
You need all the slice of life to build up to each individual route, and then you get, kicked in the dick.
Exactly. Chat, this guy gets it.
Dude, I am so fucking glad I started Grisaya. I am so glad I started Grisaya.
Best decision of your life. We'll call it that, yeah.
One of them for sure.
And then we gotta get this guy on Muv-Love chat.
I mean, you did buy it for me, and it is sitting in my Steam library.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Pretty sure you did. Pretty sure you gifted it to me.
Oh, I did! Oh, yeah, I think that was,
along with
Christmas
Garfield cart.
Garfield cart! Yeah, it was a Christmas present. I remember because of Garfield cart. Let's go.
Oh my god, that was almost a year ago. Holy hell. How is it
Chat,
like mid-October?
Chat, what do I get him for this Christmas? I don't think anything could top Garfield cart, unfortunately. That might just be the best game ever made. I'm not even kidding with you, Baron. I gifted Garfield cart to I think 20 people. Just to fuck with them.
That's amazing. It's just absolutely amazing.
I was only able to do that because it was on sale for like $1.
Nice.
Okay, I just told you to like get on Muv-Love after finishing Grisai, but I realized I've still not finished Muv-Love myself.
How have you not finished it?
No, I've not finished it yet.
How,
because
man?
Listen, man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm a mess. I'm a hot mess. I still need to finish Muv-Love. I need to start Fate Stay Night, brother. I've got a lot. I've got a lot to do.
Partially AFK. One of my cats wanted to cuddle. Ah, that's cute. We ranking all the games you played? Yeah, we just finished adding the last ones in there. Of course, Pajama Sam had to be in best.
Mari, I tried to convince this guy to put Power Wash above everything else, but I couldn't. I failed.
You did fail.
But just know, if he did, we would have named it the whole tier just Power Wash. Oh man, I need to get on those Batman Arkham games.
Dude, they're solid. Like, they're just...
What's the one you got in best?
The ones I got in best are Arkham Knight and Arkham City.
Okay.
So the second and fourth games.
I'm happy Road 96 is up in the charts. What is Road 96? I saw that. I didn't know what that was.
Oh, it's game game where you play as one of many different teenagers trying to escape their country because there's a lot of like anti-teenage laws and stuff in effect to stop them from trying to vote the current dictator out of office.
Okay.
So it's you basically
wow. Okay.
hitchhiking, illegally hitchhiking through the country to get to the border to cross it.
Okay.
You choose what what random teen you start with, and then you just gotta kind of go through, meeting a bunch of the same characters all throughout, expanding a story that is there, leading up to Election Day. It's actually pretty nuts.
Okay. Is that on Steam?
Yep, it's on Steam.
Right, I'll have to try it out then. Listen, we got to get Mari on the Grisaya train. If she's not on it already, we got to get Mari on the Grisaya train. Mari, listen, you're missing out.
Trying to look up more tier lists on here, but it's like not agreeing with me right now.
Fast food tier list.
No, I mean like I'm trying to look things up, and it's like here's the results for whatever, and everything's blank.
Oh, okay.
I think tier list maker is like shitting itself.
Dude, tier list maker almost never works for me.
Every other time I do it, it works. Just right now, it's like just fuck you, I guess.
One of these days, I'll do it just for you guys. Okay, just for me, Mari. Forget about Baron for a second. Just for me. Just keep me in mind.
Thanks, man.
Feel like, okay, Mochi told me to do it. I gotta do it. It's okay, Baron. We still love you. We still love you, Baron Daddy. It's all right.
Oh my god! God damn it! You with the fucking daddy.
We're gonna get it started. Don't worry, chat. We're gonna get his whole Twitch name changed to Baron Bananas Daddy.
Oh my god.
Baron _Bananas dash Daddy.
Oh my god.
And then we'll put like the XX at the end, so it's like an Xbox gamer tag.
Oh god, I gotta find the quote from this. Have you watched Sword Art Online Abridged?
Oh, I haven't. I'll be honest with you.
Dude, it is absolutely like god tier.
Okay. See, I've never watched anything Sword Art Online related because I've heard it's dog shit. But like maybe the abridged is really good.
The abridged is absolutely amazing. They basically turn Kirito into like just a mega asshole nerd. Like, I'm better at this game than all of you, and I know it. I can lord that over you. I'm like a god.
Okay. I'll try it out just for you. Just because you recommended it. I'll try it out.
Asuna becomes like a yandere.
Okay.
It is. Oh my god. It is.
Yes, good. Mari. That one right there, Mari. That's what we're gonna get it changed to. Daddy _Bananas. There we go.
Yeah, doing the XX thing reminded me of when he's trying to make a profile to get into the stupid fairy game.
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't take Kirito or any other variation of it because I guess people had already taken the name. So it like kind of does a cut to show time has gone by. He's like, okay, I think I got this. XEX_K1R1T0_XVX_kill me.
Nah, it's based. Oh, nevermore. We were talking about we're getting Baron's name changed. He agreed. You didn't hear him, but he agreed.
Dude, honestly, it is fucking insane.
I'll watch it. That sounds like the solo leveling abridged that I was listening to for a bit. It like a similar concept.
There's a fucking SEO abridged wiki, and I'm just gonna read you.
There's a wiki.
Dude? They release maybe one episode a year at this point, but they're like a half hour long. They do a lot of editing themselves. They have changed the story, but still made it fit the footage perfectly, and are fixing like plot holes and some plot elements that were just absolutely stupid in them.
Okay.
So they make even more like it is beautiful.
See, Nevermore gets it.
Here's what the wiki says about the differences from the original Kirito compared to abridged.
Oh god.
Similar to the original series, he's an extremely skilled combatant and one of the best players in the game.
Okay.
However, in the abridged version, Kirito is an arrogant and snarky egomaniac who often ridicules other players mercilessly, giving him the title Crowned Prince of Douchebags by Asuna. Original
Jesus
Kirito was
Christ.
also a bit cocky, but much less so than abridged Kirito.
Jesus. Abridged Kirito sounds like, I don't know. That sounds like the kind of guy I want to be friends with.
At the same time, the abridged Kirito seems to be more emotionally fragile than the original. After he first lost the people he cared about, Kirito started to show sociopathic traits and shut out all emotions to prevent himself from being harmed again.
Jesus Christ. Not the sociopathic, Jesus.
Dude, it is wild.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna check it out after stream in that case then.
Yeah, you gotta, man. It is fucking peak. Like, absolute peak.
It sounds like it.
And they even got Takahata to voice a character in it, too.
Takahata. Who is that?
Takahata 101, one of the pretty much fathers of abridging.
Oh, okay. I had to think
No,
about
the
it for a
guy
second.
who voices Mr. Perfect Cell in
Yeah,
DBZ
that
Abridged.
guy! I love that guy!
And Alucard in Hellsing Abridged.
Oh my god. My favorite thing for the longest while was just seeing them do like Cell versus random characters. That was like my favorite mini-series on YouTube for a while.
Have you ever seen Devil Artemis?
Yes, I have, yes.
Have you seen what video's coming up?
No, I haven't kept up with him in a while, but I used to watch a lot of his videos.
Perfect Cell versus Perfect Cell.
Oh my god.
They got Takahata finally for it.
Oh my god. He's balling.
They've
man.
joked a few times how they were saving that specifically for Takahata, and now they finally got him. They can do their Cell vs. Cell video.
Listen, chat, if you're ever debating who the best Dragon Ball character is, just keep this quote in mind. You're either perfect or you're not me. That's Mr. Perfect Cell right there, buddy. Best Dragon Ball character. And which they could have had a chance to bring him back in the superhero movie with Gohan, but there's like, no, actually, we love Bio Broly, so we're just gonna turn Cell into another Bio Broly. I hate that movie, if you couldn't tell. Oh, dude, as a Cell fan, that triggered me when I saw that. Like, I love Beast Gohan, don't get me wrong, but like, man, I wanted to see Cell again.
Ooh, this is an interesting, this might be good for a tier list for me to do.
Oh?
Let's see how far does it go. Oh, it doesn't go all, damn it. So close. Or wait. Hold on, I just gotta test something first. Just throwing a bunch up just to see if, I think they're all here. so close. It was a Kingdom Hearts World tier list.
Oh, I would have already told you which world I would have put at number 1.
It's literally ranking every world from every game, so multiple worlds are here like twice.
Yeah, I would have put the Pirates of the Caribbean
Including
world
remakes.
from 3. Including remakes?
So, let's go to Wonderland in Chain of Memories, and Wonderland in Re-Chain of Memories, and Wonderland in Recoded, and Wonderland in Coded.
That is a bit tougher.
Coded. Ugh.
I don't know. My favorite world is still the Pirates of the Caribbean world from 3. I love that world.
It's the ship mechanic. Weird that your ship is powered by crabs, but okay.
It felt like it reminded. Okay, the reason I love the world so much is it reminded me of like a Pop Tropica, like Pop Tropica game I played, and I loved it for that. Because there was a world in Pop Tropica where you like just went to do pirate stuff, and like you'd upgrade your ship, and like you fought like battles like you did in that Pirates of the Caribbean world. So I was like, this is peak. This is actual peak. What's my favorite world from 2? Now that I think about it, see, here's the thing about the worlds in 2 is that they're very short.
Yeah.
I was going to say Pride Lands, but like the more I think about it, the more it's just like that's just flat land that you just run across.
Oh, I think I found an updated one with the all the worlds finally.
Okay.
Finally.
Okay.
But it's arranged in such a weird fucking order. Oh my god.
I'll tell you the worst one. I'll tell you the worst one right now is the Atlantica world from 2. There is you cannot convince me there's a worse world. No way. No shot. I hate that world so much. Because it's nothing. Baron, it's one room. It's actually one room.
Wait,
that is the whole
again?
The Atlantica in 2.
Hey, it's 2
it's
rooms,
actually
technically.
1 room. Okay, fine. It's 2 rooms.
There are 2 rooms.
It's like you got the place with Triton, whatever his name is, and then
you
the
never
opening
get
area.
to go to.
Ever. I don't think there's anything in that room besides like the puzzle pieces. I think that's it. Oh my god, Nevermore. Okay, that's another good one, Nevermore. That's another good one. The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, a lot of these are repeated for some reason. Jeez.
My favorite Kingdom Hearts worlds are the Cinderella world and Ven's story in BBS because climbing up the wall as a mouse is fun. Beast Castle, the Christmas Town side of the Halloween Town, Atlantica, the Monsters Inc. world. Oh, and Arendelle battling side by side with Marshmallow is everything. I did like battling with the big ice guy. I liked Monsters Inc. world, but I don't know. I think my only problem with it is that it was all inside in the factory. I think that was my only problem with the Monsters Inc. world. Like, I wish we got to explore more of like the actual city of Monsters Inc.
Yeah, I mean, they called it Monstropolis. I assumed we'd go into the actual city.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just literally call it Monsters Inc. Because that's all we were at.
Yeah. I still enjoyed the world, but I just wish there was more. One that I go back and forth on is San Francisco, because sometimes I like it, but then sometimes I'm like, God damn it, where is this fucking treasure chest? And I can never find it because I can never remember San Francisco's like layout.
I don't think anyone knows it off by heart. Let's be real.
It's a big world, man.
All these tier lists for worlds suck. A lot of them either don't have them all or a bunch of them repeat.
No, man.
Like, come on.
I may or may not have frequently chanted Mike Wazowski as I explored it the first time. That's kind of crazy. Listen, okay, say what you want about 3, but if you say you did not enjoy seeing Sully yeet Vanitas through a door, if you say you didn't enjoy that, you're straight up lying.
Vanitas.
That is the best scene in the whole game. I don't care. That and Woody just roasting the shit out of young Xehanort. They gave a lot of love to the Pixar characters now that I think about it.
They really did.
Oh, man. I hope in 4, I don't think it's super likely, but I hope in 4 we'll get to see Incredibles. Because that was one of my more favorite Pixar movies.
Maybe.
We definitely have to see Moana at some point, I think. Because I think that fits too well with the Kingdom Hearts worlds.
She does have a movie coming out, so they can draw from either one at that point.
Yeah. Sully is legendary. Sully is the GOAT. Sully really is the GOAT. The only thing I know for sure is that we're getting Hades. I don't think we're gonna get another Hercules world, but we're getting Hades. I know that much.
Always fucking Hades. He's in like every game for some reason.
I know. I just don't know why they like want to keep like the Hercules thing going. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hercules was one of my favorite movies as a kid, but I feel like we're done with that world. Like I feel like we could comfortably be done, but they just don't let it go.
Like we've had 3 whole games where we go there and do an original story, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 happens where we do the movie.
Yeah.
We're already too far away. We can't go and do Hercules the series. We already skipped over his teenage adventures.
Right.
That's done. So please stop. Unless we're gonna go real edgy all of a sudden, like, oh, and now Hercules is going through the actual Hercules myth where he murders Meg in a blind rage.
Oh my god.
Greek myths are screwed up.
Yeah, if you read a Greek myth for like 5 seconds, you're gonna see someone murdered or cheated on. and either one most likely was done by Zeus.
And then Zeus was horny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nevermore. I've seen Brave. I really liked Brave. I don't think it's one of my favorite Disney movies, but I really liked it. Yeah, there's nothing left from Hercules. Yeah. Well, okay, I think the reason they're bringing Hades in is I think Donald and Goofy is going to try to get Sora back because they think he might be in the underworld. Although I don't think that's how that works. I think Donald and Goofy might be a bit naive in that thinking.
Yeah, I mean, in the game I'm still yet to play Melody of Memories. He's not in reality. He is in unreality. He is in a world of fiction. Dude,
I've not played Melody of Memories because I refuse to pay full price for what is essentially a rhythm game, man. I'm sure it's fun. I'm just not buying that.
No, fair. Totally fair.
Yeah.
That worked? Yeah, that worked. Okay. Alright, I found one that's actually somewhat decent, and it kind of lists what everything is.
Okay.
I can work with this. Just to kind of, I got pad out another hour, so why not?
Listen, you got me, we got this, buddy. We're through it thick and thin.
We're just gonna take these as they come. I'm not gonna try to rearrange them by, you know, series, like Kingdom Hearts 1 and everything. That's just too long.
Yeah.
I gotta add another tier. I gotta add a row below real quick.
Name it Atlantica. KH2. Name it KH2 Atlantica.
I'm gonna put one as not played, so I can't exactly comment on it.
Okay.
And that's gonna be everything from 358 and recoded. Because I can't comment on how the world is if I didn't actually play that game. It's unfair.
If they can make Frozen work, they can make Brave work. Imagine Donald's go ah! upon finding out a massive, terrifying bear is Eleanor. I tried to do my best Donald impression. I'm sorry.
Better than mine. Were you around when I was doing Kingdom Hearts and all the non-voice acted scenes?
All right, bust one out real quick. We'll judge it.
Bro, I gave up, and it was just...
I just started talking like this.
All right, you're right. Don't ever do that again.
I just did a crappy, scratchy voice, man. I knew there are two kinds of Donald Duck impressions. Really good and really bad. There is no in between.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
I think I got all the recoded and 358s. Even though I think the 358 ones are just the same maps from previous games, but slightly just blocked off.
I never played 358, but you're probably right. I regret that I never played 358 because it actually looked pretty fun.
Yeah, I haven't at all, obviously. I know Mari has. She played it all. But recoded, why did we need a port of a cell phone game? That, in the end, literally does nothing.
You know, I like Kingdom Hearts' like choice of like spreading important story bits throughout all of the games, even the side games, is really stupid in my opinion. But what's the dumbest decision they've ever made is putting so many important story bits in that one gacha game. I forgot the name of it already. Because I heard recently that went end of service. So basically, they did all that for nothing.
Oh no, no, dude, it's fine. You can still get it. It's just all you can do is watch the cutscenes.
Oh my god,
That's
man.
it. You can just watch the cutscenes now.
I just like, man, why did we even need a Kingdom Hearts gacha? For God's sake, man.
We did not, in any way, shape, or form.
It was not necessary in the slightest.
Alright. Let's do this world ranking. First up is The Dark World from KH3.
Well, it's only one room. It's got the KH2 Atlantica curse.
It's not even a room you can explore. It's a boss arena.
Yeah, you literally just use it to fight Aqua. I'm pretty sure.
That's it. You fight the evil Aqua there. That's all.
Yeah. Unlucky.
Speaking of Atlantica from Chain of Memories.
I never played that.
I mean, you don't have awkward swimming mechanics.
That's a plus. That's a plus.
But it's also a Chain of Memories game. I'm gonna count it as also as part of Recom as well. So it's just, you can never have to go into any fight if you just dodge everything well enough. That isn't story related.
That's fair. The Dark World sucked. You can explore it in Aqua's side game. It's really bad. I never played the Aqua side game. I feel like I should. I heard it's just a tech demo, basically.
fact, I'm gonna put like pretty much. I'm gonna put most of the Chain of Memory rooms in C right now.
Okay.
Because they're all pretty much the same. It's like, here's just the same places you've seen before, but they're really kind of all over the place and hodgepodge because they're just built up of random bullshit. There's nothing really interesting. There's no real mechanics there. It's just walk around the room, jump to the door you need to get to.
Atlantica is great in any form. I respect your opinion, Nevermore. I will never like the KH2 Atlantica. Never.
But I will leave specifically 2 Chain of Memories ones in here, though. I'm leaving 2 in here very specifically.
It's basically just a long series of side quests and customization with open world with no incentive to actually explore. Damn, that sucks.
Okay, there we go. That's all set. Okay, Olympus from KH3.
You know, I don't know if it's a hot take, but I'd put that in S. I really enjoyed that world.
I honestly, I agree. It's huge.
Yeah.
It gives us our first new experience into, you know, a Disney World done in a brand new engine. You could do a lot of shit, literally going from the city all the way to the top of Olympus. Like, it is nutty.
Like, just the fact that you could, like, climb the mountains and shit, like, it was crazy. Like, I actually felt like I was in the world.
Yeah, it immerses you.
Yeah.
Okay, Radiant Garden from Birth by Sleep.
And Birth by Sleep? I
Yeah.
don't have a lot of experience with Birth by Sleep.
So just a not wrecked Hollow Bastion from 2. That's all it is.
Oh my god. Whenever we get to Hollow Bastion / Radiant Garden from 2, that's probably going to be S tier for me just because of nostalgia. Yeah, honestly. KH3 Olympus is the best, but kind of ties with getting to explore Underworld in KH2. That's true.
I'll put it in B tier because it's cool to see, you know, a previous world not completely evil or trying to recover from being evil, but there's really not that much to see other than a lot of machinery.
Yeah.
Alright, Wonderland from KH1.
Listen, I'm biased because I got stuck here as a kid and lost several times. I'm putting it in F tier. I'm putting it in F tier.
I'm giving it a D at least.
Okay.
I got lost way too much in it. Trying to figure out what I had to do to open certain doors to get places was a bit too much.
Yeah, it was just a very confusing
that's
world.
That's like Kingdom Hearts 1. It was very much in the exploration, figure things out kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's just, I never want to go back to Wonderland if I don't have to. It's one of those I just always dread having to do.
Yeah.
On that same token here now, we got Agrabah in KH1.
I'd say it's like mid. It's okay.
Give it a B, above Radiant Garden.
Okay.
You get to
I
explore
can
a bit
agree
of the
with that.
town, which is nice, and you explore a alright chunk of the Cave of Wonders.
Yeah.
There's not really that much confusing bullshit like with Wonderland, so that's kind of why it's a little higher.
Yeah, I just don't feel anything special with it. That's why I was like, for me, it's like kind of in like the mid range. It's not bad, but it's just nothing spectacular.
Twilight Town in KH2.
Oh, hold me back from saying S. Oh my god, hold me back from saying S. Oh my god. I know it's not deserving of S tier, but I mean, oh my god. Oh my god.
It was our
Twilight.
first world in the sequel that we got to explore. It was a fairly sizable world.
Yeah.
And it had a nice aesthetic going throughout.
Like, okay. My argument for S tier is when you get into the world and you hear the OST. Like, just the calm, cozy OST. That brings so many good memories for me.
Both versions of its OST, Roxas's and Sora's.
Yep.
I didn't even realize at first they had different overworld and battle music.
Yeah.
Like
Twilight Town and S tier. I agree. I agree so much. Nevermore.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. S tier. Absolutely.
Oh my god. We are so nostalgia blinded, but listen. It is what it is.
Now, Twilight Town and KH3.
I did not like it. It was too small.
What happened to the town? What the
There
fuck
is
happened
no
to the
town.
town? We have we have like 2 rooms from the original, and then one made-up room in between.
You couldn't even explore the mansion.
Yeah,
you
couldn't explore the mansion. Couldn't go up to check out the rest of the town or the fucking station anymore. Couldn't go to the clock tower, which is the main feature of the world. Like, massive downgrade. Like, that's an F.
Yeah, like what makes it more disappointing is like KH3 like is a game that has so many like great worlds. But, like, one of the most important worlds in 2 is so bad in it. And it just makes it feel even worse.
Yeah. Like, Twilight Town got done a disservice.
Yeah. I really wish it was better.
Like, they modeled the room for inside the mansion into the computer room. It's there for a cutscene.
Hey, I'll tell you what. At least it got a world. Hollow Bastion got cooked, man.
Oh.
Bro. No, wait, no. Wait. Radiant Garden did get a world. It got 1 room. In the DLC, it got 1 room.
Wait, did it?
It's in Merlin's house.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh my God, that is... You get 1
Merlin's
room,
house.
and it's got all of the 3 Final Fantasy characters you kind of care about. They get like 5 minutes of screen time. There you go. Now you can stop saying there's no Kingdom Hearts, no Final Fantasy characters in the game.
I don't think it's on this tier list, but I think we could comfortably put that at F if it was.
Absolutely. Like, just absolutely. Next here is Dwarven Woodlands from Birth by Sleep.
I just don't have Birth by Sleep experience. I played it like once, and I don't even think I finished it.
Well, you know what? I kind of consider it C. It's okay. I mean, we get to explore a sizable chunk of things. We can explore the interior of the castle dungeon all the way to the mirror room. We get out into the courtyard. We can kind of explore the woods a bit. We can get to the dwarves' cabin. We can go and explore their mine.
Yeah.
There's a bunch there, but it's... Unfortunately, you can't explore all of it as one character. Some characters just can't go to different parts of the world. It's stupid. Like, Ventus can't go to the dungeons. At all.
So is that like a Disney World, or...?
It's the Snow White world.
Oh, okay. Wait, I remember that, actually.
Yeah, Ventus can't go to the dungeons at all. Terra and Aqua can't go to the mines at all. So, like, you can never explore the whole world as one character. It's weird. That's like Birth by Sleep's kind of problem. Some of these worlds you can't explore all of it as one character at all.
I Nevermore's about to fight you right now.
Neverland and KH1.
I have good memories of it because that's where you got flying, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, most of it was on the ship, wasn't it?
There's only a single room where you're in London. Then the rest of it is on the pirate ship. You never set foot in Neverland itself.
Yeah, I don't know if I could. Knowing that, I don't know if I can place it that high.
So it's a lie.
Basically, yeah.
But I'll give it C.
Okay. I think C's fair. I think C's fair.
Because the pirate ship is pretty expansive, shockingly enough. And they do, like, fully render Big Ben.
Wait, no. Okay, wait. I changed my mind. It's F tier because it has that stupid Phantom fight. I hate that fight with a passion.
Hey,
that
bro,
fight ruins the whole world.
I hope you spec yourself out for magic. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time.
That fight, it's like the worst fight ever. I hate it so much.
Sure you don't hate it as much as Kurt Zisa?
Okay. You know what?
Or the
KH1 has a lot of aggravating bosses. We'll put it like that. Oh my god.
Okay. The World That Never Was in KH2.
S tier. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
S tier.
Up there. It's got such a different feel from every other world.
It literally feels like, I don't know how even to describe it, just the end. Like, it actually just feels like the end.
We see all these Disney worlds, then we go to this one, and it's just like a regular-ass city. And then you go to a big floating castle that's got got the literal opposite color palette to the first half of the world.
It's
jarring.
You know what?
I love it.
You know what it is? It's the OST, man. It's as soon as you enter the world and you hear that OST, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
It.
All while the big heart-shaped moon looms over.
Yeah, like it immediately sets the tone.
Damn, Nevermore. Damn.
Oh my god. Oh! Let's go, Mari. I love that sub notification sounds.
Kamen Rider Guy, top tier series.
Anniversary sub.
Thank you for the resub, Mari, using your Prime. 14 goddamn months. Holy hell. 14 months.
Oh, Mari, a real one.
Thank you, Mari. You're awesome and amazing.
Hey, you watch out on the 21st, Baron. That's when my Prime sub refreshes. I'm gonna hit your ass with it.
No, you. I literally have an emote for that.
Oh. He kind of got your ass with that, Mari.
The only downfall is she could use it too. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, it's tier 2 sub. Neener.
Got him. That was kind of an epic own, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Epic prank. You bitch.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bitch. But I'm your bitch, Mari.
Oh, man.
Alright, one of the Chain of Memories worlds I left on here. Twilight Town in Chain of Memories.
Oh, please tell me it's still good in Chain of Memories. Please tell me it's still good in Chain of Memories.
Exactly the same as the other worlds. in Chain of Memories, just big blocky rooms with random bullshit. No actual mechanics in it. But I'm gonna give it a B. Solely because at this point, we don't know what the fuck this world is. All we're told is this is memory from the other side of your heart. We don't know what it is. This world is a complete and utter mystery, but it's got this calm to it. It's calm, it's soothing, but we don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I kept it here and I'm putting it in B, because there's some mystery behind it at that point.
Okay.
Nevermore, I can't just... it's the same as the Chain of Memories ones, but I'm also counting story, too, for it. I gotta count story as well for some of these worlds.
Bro, after this tier list, Nevermore's like gonna show up at your house. Like...
Oh, don't worry. She's got my number for a few other things. I know it. This wouldn't be the first time.
Be like, hey Baron, let's talk about that tier list real quick. Oh, God.
Timeless River in KH2.
Oh, this is a hard one. I personally would put it at S just because I love the goofiness of it, but you know, it's not like a huge world, so I could understand if you put it lower.
I'm giving it an A.
Okay, that's fair.
The whole throwback to the classic Disney style, putting everything literally in mono sound, while still trying to tie it to the story at the same time. It's not that significant of a world. You only ever go there once. It's almost like a substitute for going to Disney Castle a second time.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's still an interesting world. That's why I'm giving it A, just from aesthetic alone.
I mean, like, put it this way. Like, it in Smash Bros, they gave it its whole skin.
Yeah. Sora got an entire Timeless River skin. What does that tell you?
Exactly.
They could have gone with another one of his form changes, but nope. They went with Timeless River because it's just that eye-catching. That interesting.
I think I use that skin every time when I main Sora.
Ugh. 100 Acre Wood in KH3.
F.
Single room with the same mini game 3 times.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if this is gonna piss anyone off. I'll put all the Winnie the Pooh worlds in F. Just straight up, I fucking hate those worlds so much.
I'll do something a little controversial. I will put the other Winnie the Pooh worlds there. Where the hell's the other one? That's the KH1. Where's KH2 Winnie the Pooh? There it is.
I will say that KH3's is the worst.
I'm putting KH3's in D for the... Even though it's a single room, you're doing the same mini game. For the sole fact that it has an actual different look to Sora, the menu, everything.
Okay.
There's an actual, like, change. He looks kind of like he's on paper. In a way, kind of. He's got, like, everything's softer looking.
Okay. I'll give that. It has,
like, some kind of filter on there to really make it seem like he's definitely in another kind of world that isn't just, you know, stepping onto, I don't know, the shores of Destiny Island or something or whatever. He's not just sitting there. He's subtly enough changed to fit in that world.
Okay. Nevermore, am I on your hit list now? Dude, Nevermore's gonna kill me at this point.
But yeah, KH1 and 2, it's collect the pages to unlock one area to do a simple-ass mini-game. Yes, KH1 had a little more complicated stuff going on, but it's boring, it's bullshit, and KH1 relies too much on the janky platforming. It's not fun to go through. It's also a completely optional world.
Yep.
All right, Pirates of the Caribbean world, Port Royal, KH2.
KH2. That one's kind of.
It's our first live-action Disney movie world.
I want to say B or A.
want to give it a B.
Yeah, I'd say B. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just I don't know. It's just not amazing.
It's not bad. But just keeping all the sorta kinda realistic looking Pirates characters without changing Sora or any of the Disney characters, that was a good move to show how this world is very different from every other one they've gone to. The other ones they could passably fit in. They still have the same style. Pirates, no, they really stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
And the fact you're literally murdering skeleton men, too.
Yeah.
Like Sora's just murdering them. He's killing them. This isn't dispelling Heartless. These are men that were cursed to become skeletons, and he's smashing them to dust.
Well, no, Baron. They got recompleted.
Don't even. I mean, it still ends with Barbossa getting shot in the heart and falling over dead.
Well, he came back in 3. He got recompleted.
How did he come back in 3? Oh, fucking no. We skipped over 2. We skipped over the connective tissue and just jumped to the finale of Pirates of the Caribbean and then cut out 3/4 of that.
I love Kingdom Hearts.
Alright, The Dark World from 0.2 Fragmentary Passage.
I've never played it, so I've got no say on this.
I'm gonna put this in S tier.
S tier? Oh, wow.
It may be a very short game. You're only going through one world, technically, in the realm of darkness, the Dark World. But it's made up of fragments from the 3 original worlds from Birth by Sleep. It's made up of the Snow White world, the Sleeping Beauty world, and the, crap, I'm losing the other one. And the Cinderella world. It's made up of their decaying, degrading fragments. Like, some of it is still fully together. Others are becoming twisted and broken apart by the darkness as they're being consumed. It's an interesting look.
Bro, you are not getting on Nevermore's good side with this.
It was also our actual true first look at the next-gen Kingdom Hearts games in the brand new engine. Well, in the Unreal Engine. We got to see what we could do, and it was good. I like the look of the world in there.
Oh,
we were seeing something familiar, but not at the same time with that. It's like, oh, there's the castle from Cinderella. It's still there, but everything around it is just pure darkness. The town that we can kind of travel through. Some of it is still like, you know, it looks fine. But then you look over a little higher, it's like, okay, that's breaking apart, cracking, scattering into the sky. That's got like twisted black tendrils everywhere.
Man, how did Cinderella's world even fall to darkness? There's like almost no bad person in that world besides like a crappy mother.
And she died.
Yeah. Bro, that's a skill issue on their part.
Consumed by their own darkness. IRL, a fucking pumpkin exploded on them.
Oh my god, Golden did it! Oh,
damn it, Golden!
Time traveled and caused a butterfly effect.
Atlantica, KH1.
I'm not gonna speak on. If I speak, I am in trouble. If I speak, I am in trouble. Nevermore will kill me if I say anything.
I'm sorry. No. No. The swimming is a little awkward. It's awkward to do, weird to get around. It's confusing as fuck to find out where you're supposed to go. Just no.
Mochi, you'd get it if you played Birth by Sleep. Terra basically effed up the Cinderella world with his Darkness Unleashing. God damn it, Terra.
All right, Olympus Coliseum in KH2.
Well, can you even call it the Olympus Coliseum? It's basically just the underworld.
It still has the entire map of Olympus Coliseum from the first game.
You alright?
Sorry, choking on a cookie.
Oh, okay. I'll give it bonus points just because I did enjoy exploring the underworld. Probably.
This, I'm giving an A.
Yeah, I'd agree with A.
We still have the entire small map from KH1 there, but then we got the massive, expansive underworld at the same time. We got more. It was a literal expansion of the world from the last game.
Yeah, I think just like the bonus of being able to explore the underworld, I really enjoyed that.
And remember, we're using explore in quotes here. It was just a series of hallways.
I know, man. Listen, it's KH2. They tried. They tried.
Space Paranoids in KH2.
How do I feel about Space Paranoids? I really enjoyed the aesthetic of the world. I'll give it that.
Mm-hmm. It's using another live-action Disney property.
Yeah.
But it isn't as jarring, because there's only 2 of them, but they're surrounded by the same computer gadgetry Sora ends up in, so it's not as weird and out of place as Pirates was.
You know, as someone that didn't watch Tron, like the original Trons, I really enjoyed the story, and I actually kind of cried near the end, just because it felt like a part of like the Kingdom Hearts story. Like, I really enjoyed the Tron world in 2. I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably put it in A tier.
Yeah, I agree. The aesthetic is good, it's how it works in the story is also very nice, and it is a little tear-jerking at the end. I haven't seen the original Tron either. I've only seen Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
That's just
like that.
Okay.
That is my only experience with Tron, man. I will be completely honest.
Ooh, the world that doesn't exist anymore. Deep Jungle in KH1.
Oh, brother. Ooh, man. Deep Jungle, huh? It's not as bad as Wonderland. I'll say that. Oh, not according to Baron. Oh my god, what is he naming this? Property of the... I can't see.
Property of the estate of Edgar Rice Burroughs.
Oh, yeah.
It gets its own fucking tier. I wish I could duplicate these. I wish I could duplicate entries.
Oh my god.
So goof answer, it goes there. Real answer, I'd give it like a D.
Yeah, I didn't hate it as much as Wonderland. I hated Wonderland a little more.
The platforming still sucked and it was confusing to get around, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't Wonderland. How the fuck do I open up this room? This was just... Eventually I'll get it. I eventually do figure out a path.
Yeah.
You eventually do get it pretty easily. Wonderland is still confusing as fuck.
Dude. Wonderland is the only reason I never want to replay KH1, man. I'm like, I never want to go back through there again.
San Francisco, KH3.
Oh, this is hard. Oh.
You do explore the entire city in the day and night. You have 2 separate maps.
I want to say S rank because it is a really good world. It's just, man, trying to find all the treasure chests was really annoying.
I'm gonna give it A, just because it's really confusing to figure out where you are.
Yeah, that's fair.
Trying
That's
to
fair.
backtrack through this world is a pain. If you don't
Yeah, but,
know
like-
the landmarks, like, at all there, good luck.
Yeah, but like if we're talking like solely aesthetic, it's S.
Yeah.
If we were only going by aesthetic, it's S.
Yeah. Alright. Hollow Bastion, KH1.
KH1.
I'm putting it in S.
I'd agree with that. It's. I don't think I like it as much as The World That Never Was, but I think I could agree with an S rank.
It feels like our final boss world. This world
Yeah.
we've heard about the entire time. That we have to get like a back door to get to again. Got the castle in the middle that's split between natural and industrial everything, plus Maleficent's thorns. It is a puzzle to get through the whole thing, but it feels like the final boss world, so of course it's gonna be a bit more of a challenge to get through than the other worlds.
Wait, Baron. I have a counter argument.
Okay.
I'll never let you take Gary's heart. The amount
Lead
of time.
me into
you have to-
everlasting darkness. Lead me into everlasting darkness. It's been 5 fucking days and I'm still on this boss fight. Back in the early 2000s, I can't skip this cutscene. Shut the fuck up, Riku. I don't want to hear everlasting darkness again.
That is my counter argument.
Oh, Nevermore actually brings up kind of a point I forgot about. Your guest party member is the Beast. He's a Disney character party member, but we're not in his world. We don't actually like really see that other than like Donald and Goofy, but they're main characters.
Right.
Every other Disney character that's with us as a party member, we're always in their world, but the Beast's world is gone, so he's jumped over to this final boss world with us. So we're out of place, he's out of place, this whole world is out of place. It's just waterfalls, rocks, and this singular, like, massive mechanical castle.
Yeah.
Nothing here makes any sense. Nothing fits, nothing belongs. That's kind of why I'm putting it in S.
Okay. I'm gonna put it in A rank myself just because of the Riku thing.
Oh my god. Praise the fucking remakes and ports that let you skip cutscenes in KH1. Oh my god. Oh. We couldn't skip cutscenes. Again, no one would want to really try to play this game again. I never would have fucking played the game again on stream. I had spent like 3 streams trying to fight fucking Ansem Riku.
Oh, man.
I died so many times, I eventually just gave up like twice to go do something else for a bit. Just so I didn't have to fight him over and over and over again.
Truly the boss fight of all time.
And then after that, every other boss is like more or less cake.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's a small ass arena. You're on your own. He hits like a fucking, freight train.
Oh my god.
And again, I was also making it hard on myself using just Kingdom Key the entire time.
Yeah.
I did that for all the games. I'd never changed the default Keyblade.
I changed it just because I liked how some of the other Keyblades looked. My favorite Keyblades are... This is such a basic bitch take, but my favorite Keyblade is always Ultimate Weapon, just because it's like... This is like the pinnacle of Sora. Like, I just love Ultimate Weapon.
I actually got to amend what I said. I did change Keyblades twice, technically.
Oh.
In Birth by Sleep with Terra and Aqua, their starting Keyblades get like evolved versions of them like toward the end of their story. So I used those after.
Okay.
Because that's just like, it's clearly an evolved form of their new one, so that's just what they use. That's what I went with, and it made sense. It's still their default starting Keyblade, technically. And we also see them later on. I was going really like just canon Keyblades only. Even with Sora's dry forms, I was trying to use Keyblades that have only like, for sure shown up. So stuff like only using Star Seeker, Oathkeeper, and Oblivion as the Valor, Wisdom, and Final Form Keyblades. Along with Kingdom Key. Because those are
Here's the thing.
Those are all Keyblades that showed up in cutscenes and are used.
Yeah. You know, Nevermore, I've never found Roxas in the World That Never Was that hard, to be honest with you. He's kind of difficult, but like, if you just time your blocks right and abuse limit form, he's not that bad.
You only get access to limit form. That's it.
Yeah. Now, if you didn't have limit form, it would be a much harder fight.
And that fight's already tough enough.
Yeah.
I struggled a bit.
I will say the first time you fight him is harder than like in the data one because you don't have glide. In my opinion, at least.
Yeah. You can't even get final form till after you fight him.
Yep.
Even in the original game where there wasn't the fight, you couldn't get final form until after you see the cutscene.
Yep.
And even then, you still gotta hope and pray it happens. You didn't get a Keyblade that increased the odds either.
Yeah.
Next world, Disney Castle KH2. It's mid.
Yeah, it's C. I'd say C.
It's cool to see a world that was just cutscenes from the first game that you can actually go through, but it's literally every room you saw in that cutscene plus one more.
Yeah.
It's cool, but also it's just there's not much substance to it at all. Okay, I gotta like really look in to see what the fuck this DDD world is. The fuck are
Bro,
you?
Unc, you gotta get your glasses, man.
I gotta make it big to kind of look. I still don't fucking know. What the hell are you?
Oh, I think that's the world that never was.
No, I'm looking at one on that's left from that. You can't see it on your screen.
Oh, okay.
Twilight Town from DDD. No, Traverse Town, I mean.
I like Traverse Town in DDD.
Let me just back this all out to what it was at.
I felt like you could explore it a decent bit, and there was actually like new things to kind of look at, and it was just overall great to be back in that city again. I liked it.
I'll put it above Olympus in A tier. Because pretty much the entire map from KH1 is there, plus some extras. So it's another expansion. You can't explore the entire new map as both characters, but you still get a good chunk.
Yeah.
It's better than the bullshit, the stupid bullshit Birth by Sleep thing, where it's just random dark flames or something stops you from going all the way to the left. There's a bit more of a story reason for them not seeing the same places, because they're technically in two different worlds. Technically.
Oh, Nevermore disagrees.
Sorry, I'll fight you. Oh my god. Okay, next up, World That Never Was in Dream Drop Distance.
I didn't like it as much as the KH2 one. I don't know if I could justify an S rank.
Sora got the city, and Riku got the castle. You either get all dark and with one, and all white with the other, and the stuff with the castle doesn't really add much to it either, and the stuff in the city is just we're looking at the exact same buildings copied and pasted more or less.
Yeah, I don't know. The world that never was in Kingdom Hearts 2 was far better.
I'll give it a B solely for expanding those areas, but we're not getting much from them.
Yeah.
The kingdom that will not be named from KH3, the Rona world. Kingdom of Corona.
I'd say it was pretty good. I would say it's S rank. Because you got the whole forest, you got the tower, and you got like the city.
You do get a fair bit.
Yeah. So I could put that one in S rank personally.
Yeah, and it does look very, very good. It's got the few contextual story moments just to kind of make Rapunzel's first day out nice. At the same time, the dark woods in the forest does give off that perfect creepy vibe as well. Yeah, I'll throw that in S. That's pretty good. Above Twilight Town.
I hate that world so much. I hate Rapunzel that I speed run through it to get rid of her from the party.
Oh my god, nevermore. Alright, next is Disney Town from Birth by Sleep.
No experience.
This is our requisite minigame world. You've got shitty volleyball, shitty rhythm game, and shitty go-karts.
It sounded like an F tier, buddy. I'm not gonna lie.
The city doesn't really have much. It's just kind of like a very small, standard, wacky, kooky Disney architecture that's just outside of Disney Castle. That's it. It's a nothing world. It's just kind of it's D.
Okay.
It's D. It's a short. It's
I'll
a small
trust your
world.
judgment.
It's a short world. Once you finish the mini game, you never have to go there again.
I'll trust your judgment.
You only have to go to that world once as each character to play a different version of different fucking mini game. You never have to do the other two as the other characters.
Okay.
Okay, that is Toy Box in KH3.
S tier. Oh my. Oh, I had to control myself. S tier.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. No one can disagree on that.
I love that world.
It's so fun. It's so fun.
The toy store is nice and big and expansive. Being able to get into the robot toys to fight the robot toys.
Yeah. And you even get to explore Andy's room, like his front yard a little bit. Like it's just I don't know. It's just a good world.
Yeah. Like this is it's good. I love that. You felt like you were in the Toy Story world. You actually felt like you were in there.
Yeah. S tier for Woody's speech. That too.
You don't have friends. And it gave birth to Let Him Cook, more or less. Just that thing. Let him cook.
Oh my god.
Traverse Town, KH1.
I feel like it's S rank just because it's like, come on, man. It's kind of like a come on, man.
Yeah, I can put it in S tier. It's simple enough to get
Yeah.
around, few little platforming things, some environmental stuff you can interact with, and you go back a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just one of those no-brainer
It's our
placements.
first world after the tutorial world, which is literally nothing. 2 rooms.
Yeah.
Atlantica, KH2, F.
F.
You got
Put
2
it below
rooms.
F.
You don't even need to go into the second one, like, ever. You just play fucking crappy rhythm game again for some
I hate
finny fun.
I hate it so much. If I could delete that world from existence, I would. I would.
And it's totally
Within a
optional
millisecond.
world, too.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Olympus Coliseum, KH1.
I feel like this depends on if you like the Coliseum fights a lot.
Yeah. But even then, you're seeing the same background every time.
Yeah.
And the other rooms you can go to is like a big open nothing or a really cramped nothing.
Yeah. Personally, I'd probably put it at B. Just personally.
I'm giving it high C. It's just, it exists. It's there.
Yeah.
It's just your tournament world. That's it. Just go there to fight round after round of people.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go back to the world at all after Cerberus interrupts the fight, more or less.
Basically.
You can just leave. Literally. You just literally leave. So Hercules will forever be holding Cloud over his shoulder, fending off Cerberus.
Leave those mother effers to die.
Alright, the Caribbean, KH3.
S tier. Come on. If you don't put that in anything but S tier, I will turn into Nevermore. I will fight you.
Why wouldn't I put into S tier?
Like, that is...
Might be annoying
that is
to try to find all the treasure chests and all that stuff, but we basically got a mini version of Assassin's Creed Black Flag with the ship.
It is so good. That is my favorite world in all of the Kingdom Hearts games. Without a doubt.
You can travel through the entirety of Port Royal. Technically, a chunk of the map from Port Royal in KH2 is there. You go to the fortress you start on, some of it is there. Some of that map is still there. It's just, obviously, it's been expanded more to, encompass more of the town.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're still getting that. Like, you can stand right there at the cannons.
And just, and like, they actually gave you unique looks for this time for this world. Like, they gave you unique costumes, and, like, it felt like you belonged in the world. It was so good.
He's still out of place, but he kind of fit that time. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, him punching Davy Jones. So that's that alone
he's
is
just throwing haymakers. Like, damn, Sora, you have like a 4-foot-long blade, but no, you want to give him these hands.
Yeah. Bro said this one's personal. Oh my god, I love that world so much.
Nope, Neverland from Birth by Sleep.
That's up to you, buddy.
This is kind of another one of those you don't see the entire map as every character situations for some reason. But I mean, you're at least on Neverland the entire time. So it's better than the KH1 version. You go to the you can go to the iconic locations, the Native American village. Oh god, thank god none of them showed up. Oh, that would be very bad.
It's been a while since I've watched that movie.
They were literally red.
Oh, I see.
They were literally red people in very stereotypical garb.
Yeah, not the best aging. Not the best aging.
But you go to the skull cavern that was there. As one of them, you at least go into the Lost Boys' little hideout. You can see.
Mari, do you ever leave the bathroom, or do you just?
Just taking a shit. You talking about Finny fun? Everything felt right in the world.
I feel like Mari just lives in the bathroom at this point.
It's perfect segues to make you get a laugh when she walks in. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter what you're doing, you're gonna turn, read that, laugh, and just, feel instantly better.
Oh my god. I can't help that Baron activates my metabolism. Solely Baron. If it weren't for Baron, she could never pass her food. Okay, what was you say? I'm sorry. What was you saying?
We're still
about
on
the...
Neverland. I'm gonna give it a high B. High B.
Okay.
It's nice to be able to actually explore Neverland. You can't explore all of it as every character, which kind of sucks. And for like 2 of them on certain parts of the map, you're constantly bombarded by pirate ship cannonballs, which is annoying as fuck. Making it hard as hell to actually navigate the world and fight enemies. Because, oh no, I'm gonna get stun-locked by the fucking cannonball, and then the enemies on screen are gonna hit me and stun-lock me even more. Oh, now I'm hit by another cannonball and I can't do jack shit. Because Birth by Sleep is like, what do you mean? When do enemies flinch when you hit them? That's not a thing. There's no flinching. You can hit them, but no, you're never going to interrupt their combo. But they can easily interrupt your combo. And now here's actual stage hazards to fuck you up even more.
Honestly, I'd probably, from the sounds of it, I'd probably go with either you or Nevermore's. Like, it could be B or F for me, honestly. Oh my god. It just does not sound like a fun world.
Not particularly, but it is nice to be able to fully actually look around and go through Neverland, not the pirate ship and flying around Big Ben.
Yeah.
God damn, which one is that? I gotta like super zoom in again for a DDD world. Okay, the Hunchback world is next.
Ooh, S tier. I'll fight you if it's not S tier. I'm gonna come to your house.
It's not S tier, huh?
Yep.
Oh, Mari, were you here for where we put Deep Jungle in the tier of property of the estate of Edgar Rice Burroughs? It doesn't get ranked. It's not a world anymore. It's the estate of Edgar Rice Burroughs' world.
I mean, he's kind of right. Oh my god! What if they just retroactively go and remove Deep Jungle from KH1?
I mean, they never bring it up again, man, and there's no real any point going there other than you get your first new Keyblade.
Oh man.
And then learn that apparently in ape speak, the word heart is ah. So that means Tarzan, before the fighting Clayton, goes, not Clayton, ah, not Clayton. So not Clayton, heart, not Clayton. What the fuck, Tarzan?
He loves Clayton, I guess. I don't know.
Also, Clayton's just literally, this is a fantasy world. I'm surrounded by these weird creatures. I'm riding a big fucking chameleon. I'ma just use my double-barreled shotgun. I don't need magic. I'm just literally gonna put a fucking slug in you.
You know, I'd say it deserves S tier for that.
He uses literally no magical abilities whatsoever. He just rides the chameleon. He doesn't really command it. He just rides on it. And then when he gets knocked off, he's just like, I'm gonna just kind of keep running to the side, up on cliffs, and just go, boop, boop, shoot you. I don't give a fuck. I'm a hunter. And now you're my game. This man was literally willing to hunt a 15-year-old. But Notre Dame world. Honestly, yeah, I'll give it an S.
Okay, good. All right, we'll let you go this time.
Going into actual Notre Dame, getting all the way to the rooftops, and just jumping off into the map below again.
Yeah, like, you got to explore the whole world, and that was what was important to me.
Even if you couldn't go to the entire world as both characters, it's still okay, because you get some pretty expansive sections as both characters.
Yeah, and also, just Hunchback of Notre Dame is my favorite Disney movie. I don't know if I've ever said that, but it is my favorite Disney movie. I love it so much.
Oh, The Mysterious Tower, KH2.
And I'm gonna well, it has a lot of important story bits, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's just kind of. It's just a hallway.
Yeah, it's just kind of mid.
That's it. There's nothing really that special. It looks kind of cool on the inside, but there's nothing really to it. Just keep walking straight up and. Just keep walking straight up those stairs, and you'll transport to a new room. Then walk up more stairs, and now you're in front of Yen Sid.
Let's go, Nevermore's based.
All right, next is Hollow Bastion / Radiant Garden in KH2.
If you don't put that in S tier, I will.
It's going in S tier. It's gonna go B. Yeah, I'll put it. I'll put it behind KH1 Hollow Bastion.
I don't care, as long as it's in S tier.
We get to explore the town. There's more of the actual world back. We see they're trying to rebuild it. You get to go into a different part of the castle you didn't go to the first time. But you can still see some of the remnants from the old world there. All the exposed pipes, the holes that could have had the thorns in them. It's all still kind of there. You see it's decaying, decrepit, but still kind of holding together, trying to grasp that former glory it had.
Yeah, man, I don't know. And plus, like, in 2, you had the whole Cavern of Remembrance.
Yeah, that addition as well.
Yeah, and it just made it even more special.
Basically, like, okay, first you're starting off in Hollow Bastion-esque everything, and now you're moving to a Castle Oblivion aesthetic, but surrounded by the waterfall of KH1 Hollow Bastion, with the in restoration castle in the foreground instead now.
Yeah, and Nevermore brings up a good point. It had the 1,000 Heartless battle.
That is just awesome. They made one giant arena just to fit all of that.
Yeah, it was so good.
Best place to level up Limit Form if you haven't at that point in the game.
Yeah, actually, unironically.
I had it go up, like, I think 3-4 levels just in that fight alone.
I think I had it go up that high. I don't know.
I'd have to look back at my VOD.
Dude, every time I leveled up the forms, I just went back to that one Mulan room. Because, like, you could level up a lot of them in just that room.
Alright, next is Destiny Island in KH1.
Oh, Baron, that's S. That's S!
Why is it S? What is your reasoning for it being S?
Because it's the first island, and, you know, it's nostalgia, man. I don't need to have a good reason.
I'm giving it
That's
a B.
my opinion. What?
Yeah, I'm giving Destiny Island a B.
Alright, Nevermore. We gotta kill this guy.
It's an alright world. It's a nice little starting world. 2 rooms, nothing crazy. You get to learn the basics of the controls and how everything works. But, like, other than that, there's just nothing to do other than let's fight the same 4 people multiple times. And do one really shitty, janky, platforming race.
By the way, Twitch, that was a joke. Just in case. Cover my bases. Okay.
I'm
not happy with you.
Nevermore. They got tired of that game. The start of it was literally, let's make a raft and get a whole bunch of supplies so we can leave our fucking home.
I'm not happy with you, Baron. I'm not happy with you, but I'll let you keep this. I'll let you keep your opinion. I'm not happy with it though.
Oh yeah, other thing you missed, Mochi, while you were gone, I skinned and took a chunk out of my one toe.
What did you do? What?
I moved my foot a little too fast and got it caught on the edge of my computer tower case.
Jesus Christ, man.
I did that, and like maybe I do stuff like that fairly often because it's right by my feet. But it just hurt a little more, but I ignored it, and about an hour or two later, I just kind of looked down on my foot like, wait, that looks really weird. Pulled out, shined a light on, it's like, oh, that was bleeding. Look around beside the case, oh, those are bloodstains. I was bleeding.
Did you get it patched up, at least?
I took the chunk that was kind of sort of hanging there. It wasn't very deep, but I just kind of took that off and cleaned it up, so it's all fine now. I'll have to use the pet stain remover to get the blood stain out of the carpet.
You gotta be careful, man.
I know, I really should, and I gotta just not ignore when something hurts longer than it does.
Jesus.
This is a really bad idea. I'm not invincible. I'm not invincible anymore. I can't bounce back as quickly from things anymore.
As long as you're okay now, it's fine.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay, good.
I'm good, Mari. I'm good. It wasn't that deep at all, but it did bleed, and it did bleed. I just didn't really notice until it already stopped and coagulated on its own.
Coagulated. That's
what blood does. It coagulates.
I know, it's just, that's one of the words of all time, man. Coagulated.
I think I even went upstairs at one point after that had happened. I never looked down at my feet. Which is good. I'm looking up the stairs, not looking down, going upstairs.
Yeah. Jesus.
Whatever, man. I've done other shit. I've had my arm dislocated out of my socket. I've had a radiator fall on my foot.
You had a radiator fall on your foot?
Yeah, damn near like half-ton radiator made of cast iron.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing broke.
You know, I can't say anything. I swallowed a Barbie doll as a kid. I can't talk. Never mind.
God damn. Yeah, my foot didn't break. It just swelled really, really badly, and I could not walk for the entirety of the summer unassisted.
You are so lucky that didn't break. You're so lucky that didn't smash. My God.
Yeah, but now my one foot is ever so slightly bigger than the other now.
Yeah.
It makes shoes weird.
Yeah.
Because one will always be that little bit looser than the other, or it'll be a lot tighter than the other. Now I can't really touch the top of that foot because it feels really weird.
I hear ya.
It just feels really awkward to try to even like just touch it at all. Yeah.
That's kind of how my left foot is after I had the Liz Franck fracture after I slipped in my house. Like the top of it kind of feels weird now. I can walk just fine now. It just, the top feels weird.
Yeah, still amazed it didn't break after dropping a like half-ton radiator on it.
What's how the fuck did you swallow a Okay, I had this
Vochi Nevermore collects Barbie dolls. She has a nice little collection set up as a family, so you basically just said you swallowed one of her children.
Okay, listen. I had this friend, and like that was like a neighborhood friend, and she was being a jerk, and I was like, you know what, F you, and I just took one of her Barbie dolls and swallowed it. Dude. I was choking. Like, I thought I was going to die, but I eventually just choked it down.
Oh my God.
I don't know how. I should be dead. I shouldn't be here in this corporeal realm, but I am.
Swallows an entire Barbie doll out of spite. Holy shit, man.
I'm the reason they put that warning on the toys.
Okay, in what universe is there a warning? Do not swallow Barbie doll whole.
But they're like, don't eat the toy on the thing.
Okay, you don't collect them now, but you were collecting them. You're looking for specific ones. That's still a collector. You still have a collection.
Oh, Golden's trying to bribe you.
Besides Baron and Nikkei figure, which Nikkei? Which Nikkei?
That's important. It's both the what
There's
the
only
hell.
one right answer, Golden.
Yeah, dude. All right.
The
You have to say which one's the hottest one. You can't just say the hottest one. Barbie dolls are like 12. I don't know, Nevermore. I shouldn't have lifted that. I don't know. And I was a kid. I wasn't like grown or anything. I was a kid.
This just proves that kids are like fucking invincible. Bounce back from anything.
I've been through some stuff. I accidentally put my finger in like the chandelier like outlet. Just live from that. I trapped myself in the dryer.
Oh my god, man.
And the dryer started.
Oh my god.
I fell on a treadmill. Like, I was walking up some steps, took a wrong step, and fell on top of a treadmill.
Oh my god.
I think whoever our creator is really tried to get me out, but they just didn't realize that I'm him. They just didn't realize who they were messing with.
Holy hell, man.
Oh my god. Now, if that's not inspirational, I don't know what is.
Yes, Golden?
I might Nevermore. I don't know.
I went to an estate sale today looking for video games and video game consoles. Oh? Found a McDonald's Happy Meal Lizzie McGuire computer game disc.
Weirdly enough, I remember that.
Wow.
Weirdly enough.
I don't specifically remember that game, but I have talked a few times about getting computer games out of cereal boxes, like Pajama Sam 3 or Freddy Fish 3. Or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Golden, I honestly think you got that for a hella good deal, because I feel like that would be expensive, would it not?
Maybe. Mostly as just a McDonald's collector thing.
Yeah.
Less so for just the game itself. I don't know how many people are out there looking for Lizzie McGuire merch in this day and age. It's an estate sale. Stuff is cheap. True. Very true. They just want it out. Next world is Monstropolis.
Oh my god, I forgot we were tearing.
We're almost done.
So, I kind of gave my thoughts on Monstropolis earlier. Man, it's hard. It could be A or S tier for me. It's hard.
I'll give it like A. It's nice and big and expansive, but we're only seeing the factory, not the actual city in any capacity.
If we got to see the city, I think it'd be an easy S tier. Depending on the quality, it goes from $3 to $35. Oh, okay.
And you got it for a nickel, so pure profit if you ever decide to sell it.
Stonks, bro.
Next one is the Keyblade Graveyard and Birth by Sleep.
But I don't know Birth by Sleep. That's up to y'all.
It's just like a few rooms. There's one entire room that is trying to dodge tornadoes. Otherwise, you're brought into forced fights against enemies, which could either be really big or like kind of move really slow. It's weird. It's annoying.
Yeah.
It overextends a very small map for no good reason. It's story-wise, it's fine. So it kind of gets a B, like a mid B.
Okay.
About here. It's nice for story. Actual exploration is like next to none and one annoying room.
I agree with that, Nevermore. We got Andy's room. We should have gotten Sully and Mike's apartment. I completely agree.
Donate to that business dedicated to saving old games. 97% of video games being part doesn't need to consider it high. Do it, dude. Honestly, just do it. I'd donate it to them. Even if it's not like a high priority thing for them, it's still technically something that could become lost media. We gotta save that stuff. We gotta save whatever we can so it's not just literally gone forever. We've lost enough of that.
Nintendo wants it to be gone forever, I'll tell you that much, buddy. Jeez.
I gotta zoom in again to figure out what this is.
Which game?
Okay, the Fantasia world in Dream Drop Distance.
I want to say S. I honestly want to say S.
While the rhythm game section might, like, rhythm game things to actually progress can be a little jank at times, I like how all of your movements and all of your attacks are now part of the music, of the background.
Yeah. And just
even the attack music flows perfectly from just the standard overworld music. It's great.
Yeah, and the world was very expansive. There was a lot of detail and everything. And I think the Chernobog fight, although it was like just like another drop fight, I enjoyed it. Like I truly enjoyed it.
It's Chernobog. You got
Yeah.
Night of Bald Mountain playing. That always gets you going.
Yeah, it like just a great world. Just a great world.
Halloween Town, KH1.
KH1. I love Halloween Town, but I think I like it in 2 more. If it was 2, I'd probably put it in S. I don't know about 1.
I actually kind of like it's. There's a fair bit you can actually explore there. Like, you got the entire town square. You can go to the hill. And then they have all the extra little places in between. Oogie's Manor as well. You can go to quite a few interesting places, and everything feels right. Like, even Sora, Donald, and Goofy get costumes to make themselves fit into the world. The menu gets a makeover too. Your Keyblade gets a makeover. They made you fit in that world. And it's a stop-motion movie that you get to explore too.
Dude, I'll be honest. I'm just biased because I love that movie. Like, that movie's just amazing.
I'm giving it an A.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, Pride Lands, KH2.
Okay, I love the world, but it is just a lot of flat land, man. That's the thing. It's just a lot of flat land.
Yeah. I'll kind of give that. I mean, I'll put it in an A, but it's very sparse things to actually see.
Yeah.
The largest room there is quite literally just flat land.
Yeah. No, but like I will say, like getting to play and explore as Lion Sora, that is very cool. Like I did really enjoy that.
That is a massive transformation. We've lost access to all of our forms, lost access to our summons. We have to rely solely on this new lion kit and our magic.
Yeah.
We can't even guard, I don't think.
You can't, no.
So if you want to dodge attacks, you've either got to time your attack right or jump and run away.
Yeah, and that Scar fight on critical mode is no joke. It's no joke. So it is a really good world. It's just the flat kind of kills it.
Yeah. Oh, next up, Scala ad Kylum, KH3.
This is tough. This is tough because it's got the 2-room syndrome, but it's like,
Remind
it's like
fixes that a little bit by giving you more to explore, but that's DLC where you had to see more of it.
Yeah.
So that's like a mark against it. The music is amazing. The world itself looks fantastic, but you get to spend like barely any time there, and it's only really for a boss arena. It's not a world, it's a boss arena. That's what it is.
Yeah. So man, it's hard. Like, I do enjoy the world. It's just I can't justify putting it super high.
I'm giving it high B.
Okay.
It looks great, music's great, but it's just a glorified boss arena.
Yeah.
If it was a full-fledged world that we could explore more outside of DLC, and then you could turn the whole world into a boss arena, that's fine, but we literally just explore a few feet and then suddenly it's boss rush.
Yeah. I will say that I really did enjoy the Armored Xehanort fight where, like, the arena was constantly changing and he would, like, make everything gravity. He'd put you in the water. Like, I just thought it was a fun fight.
Yeah. Oh, and that underwater, seeing the ruins of Daybreak Town underneath Scala.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. I like that implied world building there. Something happened to Daybreak Town, and they built this world on top of it, on top of the ruins.
Yeah.
That's the kind of storytelling I like, where they don't outright say it to you, they show you, they give you hints, and then you get to theory craft and try to piece it together yourself.
Right.
Castle of Dreams, Birth by Sleep, the Cinderella world.
That's up to y'all.
Exploring the world as Terra and Aqua is... you get to go through the castle a little bit and get to go outside of Cinderella's house. But as Ven, you only explore the inside at the size of a mouse. It's weird. It's okay. Other than that, it's a very bland world. But seeing two different perspectives is kind of nice. You get two characters who see the exact same rooms, fine. But then Ven sees one area they never really truly go to at a completely different size. Like, you literally go through mouse holes, and one of the bosses in there is the fucking cat. You gotta fight the cat, because you're the size of a mouse, and he don't give no fucks.
That's pretty great, honestly. I personally, just because you fought a cat, I would rate it higher. That's great.
You literally gotta beat the shit out of Lucifer. All because you're trying to gather the materials for Cinderella's dress.
Oh, man. That's good. That's good.
The Grid, Dream Drop Distance, the Tron Legacy world.
Didn't like it as much as 2's.
Yeah, no, I agree. It still fits thematically.
Yeah.
Perfectly. Like, you still feel like you're in that digital space. It emulates the movie really well. The context abilities you can do in there also fit the theme perfectly well. You're hacking into everything.
Yeah, it's still a really good world. Oh, for sure.
And even Sora remembers space paranoids and thinks this Tron is still the same one he knows, even though technically it isn't.
That made me cry.
The Tron he met was a copy of this Tron.
Yeah.
Like, the Tron we knew from KH2 outright said that this was a copy of an original system that was deleted. We know why it was deleted. It turned into a sleeping world. It was never brought back after KH1. But I'm gonna put it I'm putting it behind Space Paranoids.
Yeah, it's still a really cool world. It's just not as good as the 2 one.
Yeah. And you're also just kind of along for the ride. Like, the movie just kind of happens, and then Sora and Riku are just kind of there.
Yeah.
Halloween Town, KH2.
S tier for me. S tier.
Explore
For
a
sure.
little bit more of little bit of Halloween Town, less than the first game, but you get to explore Christmas Town.
Yeah. And I'll be the first to admit that Christmas Town, there's not like a whole lot, but I don't know. I just love the movie, man.
The KH2, final mix, giving Christmas Town its own costume and its own overworld and battle music, just elevated it. It absolutely elevated it. The original release just had the same music and same costume, no matter where you were. But changing it up between the two made it feel like you're in 2 worlds in one.
It was just great. Can you tell that a lot of my favorite worlds are from 2 and 3?
I can tell. End of the World, KH1.
End of the World, KH1.
The final world you go to in KH1 to go and fight Ansem. It's just the smashed remains of worlds that the Heartless consumed.
I feel like that's good enough for S rank.
Honestly, yeah. If Hollow Bastion already felt like a final boss world, End of the World is even more so.
Yeah.
It's
I'd put it S rank.
very sparse, but when there are things on there, you do see all these massive chunks of gummy blocks. That's what's left of worlds that they've kind of mashed together. You can go into one room from every other world in KH1, kind of to show that these are like the portals they're actually using to get into these worlds. And then also there's like a few little bits of the Cinderella world, the Sleeping Beauty world, and the Snow White world in like one kind of corridor section.
Yeah.
Just to show, these worlds were taken and they're very nearly gone. There's like barely anything left of them.
So I have a question. Does that mean Cinderella's dead?
No, Cinderella's alive. She's in KH1, remember? She was just captured by Maleficent and had her heart ripped out somehow.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
thank God.
They had their hearts removed and they were kept in like weird crystal stasis something.
Oh my God. Oh, thank God. They lived. They just got their heart ripped out. Thank God.
It's Sinful Sundays. You know what that means? Plants 2 different crops side by side. Wears clothing made from 2 or more different material. Golden! What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Golden's up to some naughtiness, bro.
It's just boss arena syndrome. Nothing really to explore. And end of the... I kinda, yeah. I mean... There is a boss rush at the very end. I mean, we go back to Destiny Island, technically, in End of the World.
Yeah.
Do technically go back to Destiny Island at the very end of End of the World, but first it's normal, but then things disappear, and then it becomes completely corrupted and barely recognizable.
I just have a lot of biases for, like, the final boss worlds, like, for the Kingdom Hearts games, just because, like, they set the tone. They really do.
Holds hands before marriage. Golden, get the fuck out of my screen. Get out. What's this?
You're
What's
banned.
this?
Have a good
what's
night.
this? No. Premarital hand-holding? What? No, that's going too far.
You went too far, Golden.
Go to the corner and think about what you did.
Disgusting PDA. I got protection.
Oh my god. Well, at least you're following the age-old no glove, no love.
There you go. Oh, goodness.
Ooh, The Dark World, Birth by Sleep.
Man, there's a lot of Birth by Sleep worlds.
This is an epilogue of Birth by Sleep, where you're just as Aqua, stuck in the realm of darkness.
Oh, okay.
And the only enemies you fight are Heartless. Not the enemies you've been fighting the entire game either, just Heartless. And they're actually kind of tough, even the shadows.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The Unversed felt very unimportant and almost unnecessary.
They're also very edgy.
Yeah, like, I just don't get why they had to exist. I don't know if that's a hot take.
No, I think that's a fairly standard take. The Dark World in Birth by Sleep, you get to explore a bit of the realm of darkness. Everything kind of looks the exact same. Literally, it's like all dark skies everywhere with like pale white ground.
Yeah.
It's neat, but it's like nothing that special. It at least has multiple rooms, so that's something. But it can be kind of hard as balls. Again, those Heartless don't fuck around. You're fighting Shadows, Neo Shadows, and Dark Balls. That's it. And they're like Kingdom Hearts 1 difficulty still.
Yeah, and you don't want to be fighting balls.
And while you are using technically the strongest Keyblade Aqua can use bar Ultima weapon in that game, it doesn't make that much of a difference. They're tough. They have a lot of health. They hit really fucking hard. And again, this is Birth by Sleep. You don't fucking interrupt their combos. They interrupt yours. So you will get gang rushed and stun locked. Oh, Arendelle, KH3.
This is a very divisive world amongst the fandom. You either really hate it or you really love it.
It looks pretty. That's like all I can say that's good about it. It looks pretty.
I'm on the side of I really hate it.
Oh, I'm saying that's like the only plus I got. Story-wise, it's balls. What do you do here? Not much. Just climb up a fucking mountain.
I just
it's
don't
Skyrim,
like that.
But just the mountain Todd wants you to climb.
Jeez, Todd! It just works. Bro, not the Todd, man.
I'm gonna give this a D. Like a high D, but a D nonetheless.
I will say, the boss you fight at the end is so freaking cool.
It didn't deserve to be that cool.
No, it didn't. It really didn't.
He was too cool of a boss for a world that sucked mega ass. Plus, the random ice labyrinth made by a person who uses pure electricity? What?
I feel like that was just them trying to extend the world, man. I'll be honest.
If we go with the game theory thing, it's they had a different plan for the world but had to change it partway through.
I will say, they did let it go a real justice. Like, if you compared it side by side to the movie, it was really good. Like, that whole animated segment.
You mean the completely unnecessary point where we just had to listen to all of Let It Go?
Okay, but like, man, like, if you're a fan of Frozen, that was really good. Like, you gotta admit that much. I'm not a fan of Frozen, but I'm trying to give it plus points.
We did not need an entire section of Sora, Donald, and Goofy listening to Elsa sing Let It Go while kind of looking up at her from off screen and then saying, I don't know what that was, but...
Oh, man.
And then we get a little bit of Do You Want to Build a Snowman, but they added in really awkwardly. They like cut to the scene from the movie of her singing it as a kid, but then at the same time Anna in the present is talking over herself, and you can't really focus on one voice because they're like at the exact same volume.
I mean, ultimately, I agree with where you ranked it. It's just I'm trying to like look through it through the lens of like if I liked Frozen. Oh man.
Alright, next is Agrabah and KH2.
Well, you did get to explore a good bit.
Yeah, they expanded
Like, you got
Agrabah more, and the Cave of Wonders is just kind of again.
Yeah, it's not spectacular. I'd probably put it in B rank, honestly. Wait, where did you put the other Agrabah?
In B. I mean, one's got a more expansive Agrabah, while the other has a more expansive Cave of Wonders.
They're about the same rank,
Yeah,
honestly.
I can't put them side, like on top of each other, but that's close enough. They're basically the same.
Yeah.
Oh, Olympus Coliseum, Birth by Sleep.
Man, dude, how many Birth by Sleep? I can't comment on these.
Well, Olympus Coliseum and Birth by Sleep has the exact same 2 rooms as Olympus Coliseum in KH1, plus 1 room on, like, just on the outskirts of Thebes. So you can kind of see that you're kind of in the buildings, but you don't go very far.
Yeah.
It's there. It's just the KH1 map plus 1 room.
You know what's funny, Nevermore, that you bring it up? I feel like they tried to add in, like, the plot points from, like, the direct-to-DVD movies, because they had Iago coming to your side, and they, like, ended it with, like, killing Jafar.
Yeah,
so,
they did do Return of Jafar for KH2. I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 4, where they finally adapt the Prince of Thieves.
Oh my god, dude.
I watched that movie a lot.
You know, that
I'll
is
also
that
be
is
perfectly
not
honest, I have never watched Return of Jafar all the way through. But I have seen Prince of Thieves many, many, many times.
Oh my god. They're not good movies, but they exist.
Prince of Thieves is less a sequel to Aladdin 2 and more a sequel to Aladdin the series.
Yeah.
It's a sequel to the TV show.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, Olympus Coliseum and Birth by Sleep. It's got 1 more room than standard Olympus Coliseum. It's going in C. It's not spectacular. There's not even tournaments in the world. So it lost its draw. It's got like the 2 or 3 story things where you fight in the Coliseum, but it's not tournaments you can go to on the regular.
Damn. Imagine Aladdin's dad in Kingdom Hearts. I wonder how they cutesy that up. Oh my god.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool traveling around the big, city turtle that's in that movie.
Oh my god.
Trying to get the hand of Midas. You can make that like a stage hazard or something. Like, you're trying to run away from the ever-expanding gold. So you don't get caught in it and turned into a gold statue forever. Like, that could just be an end thing where you're just trying to escape. After the fight.
It has tournaments if you play as Terra, is that true?
There's no way it has actual tournaments because they have an entire other world dedicated to essentially a tournament mode. That was also the multiplayer mode in the PSP version. Which they never got rid of all the items and all of the features in all the ports, so they're just there, taking up space in the game code.
Oh, man.
Here's just items you can pick up that are for if you're, playing with multiple people. They don't do anything now. They're just there, taking up space. Enjoy. They literally do nothing now. How would they change Iago being evil again with It wasn't that Iago didn't turn evil at the end. He felt trapped living at the palace. But with Aladdin's dad, he'd be able to travel around more, see the world, and feel more free. So that's why he went with them. They were kind of like kindred spirits. They couldn't be, they couldn't be just pinned down in one location. It wasn't them. They were more nomadic, having to travel everywhere to see many different things.
Y'all remember a lot more about that movie than me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I told you, I've seen Prince of Thieves a lot. A lot.
Oh, man.
Next is Deep Space from Birth by Sleep, the Stitch World.
Bro, I can't. They have a Stitch World?
You explore the giant ship from the very beginning of the movie. It's all Stitch's, prison break, essentially.
Oh. So you don't get to see, like, the Hawaii or anything?
You don't see Hawaii at all. The last time, the latest point in that is you help Stitch steal the red ship, and then he, like, takes off at hyperspace by accident. And then that's it. Next time you see Stitch, Cage 2.
Oh, that's disappointing.
But I mean, that's why they didn't call it like Hawaii or Honolulu or any of that. They just called it Deep Space. It takes place in space. Onside the Grand Councilwoman's ship. Gantu's a boss, as is the electric experiment.
Wait, do you get to fight Gantu, the big shark guy?
Yeah, he's a boss.
Let's go!
He's one of them.
Let's go.
I was pretty sure he is.
That gets bonus points from me. That gets bonus points. I like that guy.
I'm pretty damn sure he's a boss in one of the routes. In one of the characters' versions of it. It's pretty cool. The ship is pretty big. There's nice, cool places you can kind of explore. There is a little bit of a gravity mechanic too.
Okay. Sounds like they did a decent bit of justice.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll give it a B.
Okay.
Just because you are only stuck on that ship. That's it. This is the pseudo tournament world in Birth by Sleep that just has you go like through like set boss rushes or minion fights over and over. It's where you get the overpowered extra keyblades by fighting super bosses.
You know it's a good world when he doesn't remember the name of it.
It has a name, I just can't remember what it is. It's 100% optional to ever go there. It's just kind of it's literally 2 rooms, one of which that doesn't need to exist at all. So it's like just F tier.
All right, that's fair.
Oh, the other Chain of Memories world I left in here. Castle Oblivion.
I'll put it in F tier just because I hate Oblivion. I hate Chain of Memories. I tried to play it once and I said, this shit is ass. I never touched it again.
I rather like Castle Oblivion.
Really?
And I'm counting this not just as the explorable, like actual floor with the other Chain of Memories mechanics of just being in singular rooms. I'm talking the whole thing. The castle on the outside, the in-between rooms, the basement you see in cutscenes and everything. It's off-putting. It's creepy. It's this random, twisted, strange, pointy castle at the end of what looks like a green vortex. But on the inside, it's this clear, white, pristine halls everywhere. It's got eerie chime music as you walk through it all.
Okay.
It even when you go to the other worlds, they got all the color and the vibrance of Walt Disney worlds, but then you're always coming back to this very sanitary, unnatural looking castle interior.
I will give it to you that it's really important to the story because I mean that's where they hid Ventus, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he is there.
So it does get story points.
That one for last because I want to save that one for last. Because while we're on the topic of Castle Oblivion, Land of Departure from Birth by Sleep, the world that became Castle Oblivion.
Oh. See, can you guys tell that I'm caught up on my Kingdom Hearts lore? Because I definitely knew that.
It's how she hid Ven in there. The world was pretty much destroyed because Xehanort did Xehanort things to it, so she locked the keyhole and it changed it into Castle Oblivion. So the only one who could properly navigate that castle and also bring it back to its original form was herself. It was the ultimate security device.
Okay.
But the Land of Departure itself, it's got some very, like, royalty-sounding music as you walk through it.
Oh,
the whole
no.
place is very bright, very colorful, kind of like it's showing off what was a golden age of Keyblade wielders, but not as grand as Scala.
Oh, you mean actual... I thought you was gonna say royalty-free. I was like, did it have the ukulele?
No, not royalty free. No, like actual royalty. Like it's got
Okay.
like I don't know. It's got like a full orchestra going on.
Yeah, I understand what you mean now, but like, yeah, I'm corrupted, man. I hear royalty, I automatically think of royalty-free.
But it is a starter world. You don't ever have to actually go back there, ever. In fact, you can't with some characters. There's nothing really to do there, even kind of post-story.
Okay.
But I'll give it a low A, because I like the look. It's supposed to be this last shining beacon of light, the only bastion and fortress holding back the darkness. And when that falls, that's when the Heartless really start coming in force. At least that's just kind of how I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Monstro, KH1, go to fucking hell, you giant piece of sushi.
That was quick.
Fuck that world. Oh my god, everything is disgusting and wet. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. And the enemies in it make it even more of a problem.
Nevermore really said, hold my earrings.
You don't like Land of Departure? Again, really? You don't? Oh, you like it more. You like it more than I did. It loses points because you don't really have to go back there like at all, and even if you do, there's nothing there to do. There's very few rooms you can explore when you can go there. One of which is only for a beginning fight.
I mean,
a beginning
I'll
fight
agree
against fucking just orbs that don't attack you.
I'll agree with the F rank on Monstro, just because I don't feel anything special for that world. It just felt like a nothing burger world.
Yeah, like fuck that world. I hate Monstro.
Yeah.
Beast Castle, KH2.
This is hard, actually.
Oh?
Because I do like that you get to explore Beast Hole Castle, but that's about it. Like, you don't get to go into town, like where Belle was or anything. You don't even see Gaston. Like, he's not even present.
True.
I don't know, man. It's hard. I'd probably say A rank.
I would agree with that. It easily captured that feeling of actually being in his castle. Everything is big, dark, imposing, especially in his wing of the castle where everything is wrecked.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then the grand ballroom is nice and bright and lit up, and even the stairs and stuff, like the room leading to Beast's actual wing of the castle, that's all nice and lit up. Shockingly. Everything's kind of dark in the main foyer. Then when you start going to his wing, everything's nice and bright, lit up, but also still everything's really big and tall and imposing. And then everything starts shrinking down and down the closer you get to his room, and then everything's just a mess.
You know what would have made it? You know what would have made it S tier is if we had like the whole courtyard and everything. Like if it was like Okay. Imagine if it had like KH3 world details, it would be S tier.
Like, there was just a little more.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more to it. But it's still pretty good. I'm putting that's an A. It's a good world.
Yeah. I still really enjoyed it, yeah. I just wish there was more.
The Keyblade Graveyard in KH3.
This is the controversial one, man. I can tell. I can tell this is the controversial one.
Alright, where did I put the Keyblade Graveyard from Birth by Sleep again? Okay, I put it in B tier.
So, here's the thing. Keyblade Graveyard kind of suffers from two-room syndrome. Kind of. It has the whole labyrinth thing, but I don't know. I feel like almost not counting that as a part of it.
I kind of put it around the same tier as the other Keyblade Graveyard. But there's less to technically go through. And once you go through that labyrinth and solve all those puzzles, you never need to do them again. So it's just kind of like wasting your time trying to get through it all.
I will say something to consider, at least from what I've seen. Every cutscene that people hate is from this. It's in this world. Well, like just 10 out. Oh my god.
But a lot of the ones people like are also in this world.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, Banded Dragons, KH2. Our wonderful Mulan world.
That's an interesting question. Because like you do get to explore basically the whole Mulan world, and it is fairly detailed.
Yep.
Like considering the time, considering the time it was made.
The explosions all match the aesthetic and explosions from the movie, not just generic explosions.
I feel like you could put it at S rank, and I wouldn't argue.
Yeah,
My only thing is that sword.
You can go all the way from the little grove there, up the mountain to the town that was burned down. Well, not the exact same one that we saw from the movie with the implied murdered thousands upon thousands of soldiers. Well, not implied. We see their bodies.
Yeah.
We see literally like thousands of soldiers dead.
Yeah.
But we get the avalanche, the mountain.
I feel like the only negative I would point out is just like there's no unique Sora design. But I mean, it didn't really need a unique Sora design, but that's just something to point out.
I still like that world. It's a good world.
Yeah.
Shit. Which one is that?
Oh, brother, look at this guy, chat.
Okay, the Three Musketeers world from Dream Drop Distance.
Okay, hear me out, S tier.
Why S tier?
Because it's so fun. Like it's like a side movie, and it gets treatment. Like, come on, man.
It's for the entire theater, yeah.
It's like when I got to that world, I'm like, dude, there was no reason to put this in this game, but it's so fun that we got to, because that was one of my favorite Mickey movies. Was the Three Musketeers?
I'll give it a B at least.
Okay, all right.
Give it a B, a fairly high B. It is kind of fun and hilarious that the side movie gets a fucking world.
Oh man.
Oh, now Prankster's Paradise from Dream Drop Distance, the Pinocchio world. There's two versions of this. One has the island, the fun island the kids go to just kind of goof around.
Yeah.
And the other one is Monstro again. Just go
I feel
inside
like
the fucking whale again. Walk around in the guts.
I feel like this one depends on how much you like Pinocchio. I don't have a lot of connections with Pinocchio, so I don't feel strongly about I didn't feel strongly about the world.
It's going in D.
I did like that you got to explore the carnival or the circus, though.
But fucking Monstro again.
Yeah.
Riku literally just gets to trudge through the same fucking map. But with like a gravity inversion gimmick or something? I don't know.
I'll agree with you on D tier. I don't feel strongly about the world.
Ooh, Enchanted Dominion from Birth by Sleep, the Sleeping Beauty world.
God damn it, man.
You can go all the way from the top of, the castle from Sleeping Beauty all the way to Maleficent's throne room.
Oh, okay.
You can go.
That sounds good.
Walk all the way there from the castle in the main castle foyer to the bridge out front, through the forest into all the darkness of Maleficent's castle. And
okay.
There's a lot here. The downfall is you can't go to every section with each character. Some of them are blocked off. Terra can never, ever set foot toward the fucking Maleficent castle.
Okay.
Aqua can never go to the very top of the Sleeping Beauty's castle.
Here's the deciding factor for me. Do you get the epic final showdown with Maleficent in like the burning forest and the prince?
You do fight her on the bridge with the prince as one of the rare times you have a guest party member. You fight her. You fight the dragon as Aqua with Prince Philip helping.
Okay. That raises it a little bit for me. Because I feel like that is one of the most iconic scenes in all of Disney, is that fight with Maleficent.
And she still says by all the powers of hell, too.
Yeah. Like, I feel like, that it was almost like an inspirational scene in animation for me. Because, like, it was so early on in Disney's lifetime, and just the way the fire was animated, just like the setting of it. It was just a great scene.
And also from a story perspective, we're being introduced to one of the bigger villains from the earlier games, but at an earlier point in time.
Yeah.
Our characters don't exactly have that same prejudice against her yet. At least Terra was immediately trusting of her, because she was the first person he encountered in that world, and she kind of played on that, just acting helpful and somewhat kind, and he's just like, oh yeah, thanks.
Kingdom Hearts really did solidify that, like, Maleficent is like the big bad of all the Disney villains, honestly.
Yeah, of the Disney villains, she's the big bad.
Yeah.
But she's nothing to the Kingdom Hearts originals.
Yeah, right. Obviously, yeah.
She has her pawns when she herself is a pawn.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Hades is above her, though. If you ask me, honestly, I would put Hades above her.
I mean, he does rule an entire other dimension, technically.
Yeah, he's literally a god. He's literally a god.
And technically hasn't died. Maleficent has died.
Yeah.
Alright, our last world is the final world.
Oh, man. Oh. Y'all are gonna hate me. I'm gonna say S tier. Y'all are gonna hate me, though.
Why am I gonna hate you when I completely agree?
You agree with? Okay, thank God.
Best world. I love the story thing of it. I love everything about this world is fucking just perfect.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like when you enter the world and you see like the title screen for it, it like I don't know how to describe the feeling. It's just like, what the hell?
Haunting, but also kind of calm music. You've got this serene, just space, but it's completely empty. It goes on forever. Underneath you is just water that's perfectly reflecting what you see above you. It's calm, but also very kinda puts you on edge, because, like, it's like, okay, it's nice and calm and serene, but, like, it's too calm and serene. What the hell is this?
Yeah. It truly felt like Limbo.
Yeah. I forgot.
Oh my god, Nevermore.
Are you kidding me? It's where we
Nevermore.
meet Chirithy.
Dude, I love Chirithy.
And come on, Nevermore. You recognize Chirithy's voice. They're the same voice actress who, you know, voiced Kari in Digimon Adventure and Digimon Adventure 02. It's the same woman.
Okay, I hate my life. They made Rumani a Tetra, not an Elysion. Another Elysion shaft. Let's go. God. God. Bro, Elysion can never win.
God, now I'm just
Hovers over the Nikkei. Yeah.
Fucking goddamn Chirithy, one of the first things we hear from him in this world is the
That was my first time meeting Chirithy, and I'm like, I love this character. I've met them already, but if anyone hurt them, I would hurt everyone here, including myself. That's a solid tier list, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's a solid tier list.
And I actually went an hour longer than I initially planned. Literally an hour longer.
That's what happens when the Mochster enters the scene, buddy.
That is very true.
I gave y'all some extra content. There you go.
Oh yeah, that's where I knew her voice from. I couldn't remember where though. There you go. Now you do. Now you do. Alright. There we go. Yep, that's the one. That's the exact one. It's where he goes after he kind of sort of died and then had to break time and space to fix everything. Yep, I didn't do that. But it's fine. I still beat the game, so it's good. Alright. There we go. That was 13 out of 12 hours for this 3-year anniversary stream. Jesus Christ, man, you're never gonna stop with that, are you? Whatever, I can't stop you. There's no way I can. I've given up. All I can do is sigh in exasperation.
Come on!
Mario, fuck!
Banana! Banana! Banana!
Lumimari just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you, Mari, for gifting 5 subs. You didn't need to do that. What the heck? Son of a... Thank you, Mari. Thank you. Oh, man. I feel like I've just been bullied the entire time. Thank you, Mari, for deciding to end the stream off with a bang. I now have to really cut this stream up in general before YouTube will accept it. They don't like videos over 12 hours. They'll let you attempt to upload it, let you take all the time in the world, but then when it's done, it's like, no, it's too long, try again. But I learned about that long ago, and you know, I at least can cut it up. Cut up the VOD fairly easily. I'll just cut it up by like each game or whatever I was doing, like I did with the last one, just to make it a little easier to digest. Dude, that's what I use. It's a... I literally use Clipchamp for this stuff. I've done it to cut up VODs, try to throw some kind of edit in. I've done it for the 2 Mari shoutout compilations I've done. Yeah, I got 2 of them with my on-the-spot improv shoutouts that are different all the time. Oh, hey, Coco. How's it going, buddy? Welcome on in. You're 6 minutes into... Yeah, she's got her Baron shoutout compilation. She's got 2 of them working on number 3. I have to cut out the shoutouts I've done so far for my 3rd one. Oh, and Golden redeemed a random fact. A Power Ranger Sentai Rider fact. Dino Rain... Golden. You gotta specify even more than that. Do you mean the Mighty Morphin Rangers? Do you mean the Dino Thunder Rangers? The Dino Charge Rangers? The Dino Fury Rangers? Specify, man. There have been 4 fucking dinosaur teams. That just includes even more, because some teams just kind of have a dinosaur mech. For fuck's sakes! How are you, Baron of Bananas? I'm doing pretty good. I'm not as tired as I thought I would be after streaming for 13 hours. Yes, there is. There is a Stegosaurus, the blue Dino Charge. Who in his series is a caveman? There is one. There is a Stegosaurus. In fact, I think pretty sure there's 2 of them. Hold on, just gotta check. I think there's a second. Okay, there are 2 Stegosaurus Rangers. There's the blue Dino Charge and then the black Dino Fury Ranger. They both are Stegosaurus. Screw it. Go with the Stegosaurus one. The Dino Fury Black Ranger is, if I'm knowing 100% correctly, it's the first Ranger that is also an amputee in universe. Alright, Nevermore, have yourself a good night. You've been caught. Yeah, please, get a drink and get your rest. It's gotta be really late for you in England right now. So go to sleep. Baron finally had a good Overwatch session in weeks, finally. That's good. But, yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, he's the first one that is an amputee in universe, but that only happens in the sequel series Cosmic Fury, where he actually, on screen it happens. He tries to plant a mystical staff from basically living embodiments of the thing that lets Rangers morph into an altar, but the backlash was so much his arm literally gets vaporized. And then he gets a robotic replacement that takes him about an episode or two to finally adjust and get used to. Yeah, they played it really seriously too. After he lost his arm, he literally went into shock. And like they had to like monitor him for a bit until they eventually got him a robotic replacement arm out of whatever scraps the original Blue Ranger could put together. They were on a tight deadline. And just a kind of more additional fact, also in Dino Fury, we got our first LGBT Rangers on screen, an LGBT relationship. The green Dino Fury Ranger has a girlfriend. They kind of started as sort of kind of rivals, but then eventually grew into a couple. It was pretty cool. Dino Fury was the second last season. And Cosmic Fury, it's like 10 episode sequel, is just the finale of the entire series as of right now. Which, in kind of a really shitty thing that's going on the 18th, an auction is opening up, and every remaining Power Rangers prop that was shipped back over from New Zealand is going up. Hasbro is literally selling off every prop they have left from the 30 years of history. Like, literally going back, like, you can buy some old stage, like, TV-worn suits from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But they're doing it in an auction. Some of the actors are actually, bidding on the suits they wore because they got nothing. They never got anything after the show ended. Yeah, literally the last team that had these suits, American original suits made and tailored to them, they never got to keep it or anything. So some of them are trying to bid on the suits to get them. They have to spend their own money to try to get costumes that were made and tailored for them. That was part of their legacy. Yeah, it's absolute bullshit. Also, hey, weirder guy, how's it going? Welcome in, and thanks for the follow. A lot of people even like trying to like just kind of say online, if you happen to win the costume or whatever instead of them, just be a good dude and send it to them. Just give it to them. A lot of worst case scenarios people are thinking is, I know, I saw it, no. Just, no. A lot of people think what real bullshitty and kind of scummy thing people are gonna do is buy these suits or props or whatever in this auction, and then go to conventions and get them to sign it. It's like, hey, I bought this that was yours, and can you just sign it and it'll forever sit in my closet and rot away? That's also another thing people are worried about, is people buying these and they just sit and rot in someone's private collection, never to see the light of day ever again. I am not answering that. It's a... It's an awful thing. And because they're literally selling off everything, that more or less says we're never making this show again. Hasbro is just kind of letting the live action show die. We don't know what they're going to do with it now. Literal 30 years worth of props that remain are just like being sold off to whoever wants to spend the most money for them. Okay, no, that's enough of that. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that now. Not tonight. I gave him one too many chances. was hoping they would have gotten the message after the first message was deleted, but no, they didn't. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely gotta end now. Like, we're going longer than before, and also let me just bring up the schedule for tomorrow. And oh, look at that! I have a stream planned for 10 a.m. tomorrow. I might push tomorrow's stream to a little later in the day, maybe, depending on how I feel. We'll see, but it's gonna be some SD Gundam. I gotta do more of Gundam Unicorn. I want to finish it this week. I want to fucking finish it, man. We got a decent amount of people in here right now. Oh my god. You're not wrong. I got no one in my follow list that I would want to raid. Which sucks, because they're all bigger. And not even like the bigger people I'd like feel comfortable raiding into. Because there's like one or two I'd feel comfortable raiding into. But they're... I'm not raiding into Queso. The man has thousands of viewers and takes the fat jokes like an absolute fucking boss. I've seen all the compilations of the PS4 messages he gets. Like, holy shit. Yeah, that's okay though. That's alright. Maybe next time. The narrator died. Literally like the last few days. Like, it happened. The English narrator, he passed away. I know, this timeline sucks. Years ago when I came back with a drink and a snack, then never mind about my leaving for the night. I'm ending off, nevermore. I'm ending off. Yeah, no, I gotta make sure Ruby's good, like going outside one more time before I finally start shutting down and going to bed. Somebody. Yeah, thanks for coming in and, you know, just kind of, you know, shooting the shit with me, man. Appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, so I am ending off, obviously, now, guys. Thank you again for, you know, watching and commenting, lurking, the genuine follows. Thank you, Mari, for the gift subs and the resub. Thanks again to Mochi for coming in here and, you know, being Mochi. I love that man. He's amazing. And thank you in general, guys, for 3 years supporting me as a Twitch affiliate. Like, oh my, I didn't really think I would ever actually get it. And I got it, and it's been 3 years since, and I've been having a blast. So again, on the schedule, tomorrow is going to be some SD Gundam. We'll try to get through 2 more missions of Gundam Unicorn. We might start a little later, just so I have more time to kind of rest, because this went a little longer than I initially planned. So, I hope everybody has themselves a great, amazing rest of their night. And I will see you all next time.